really come up pretty far in the leaderboards and has put on a great display here in the Hermes Cup. So I think we got a bit of a force here. And Dunk has mentioned he's not very well practiced lately, so I think we're going to have a tight race on our hands.
I think you're right. I mean, duunk0 will speak for themselves later, but like the thing is, this is for the big money. You know, you got $200 US first prize, you got 100 second, 53rd. I'm just hoping that these guys bring their best, you know, and you know, put on a good show. And the thing is, like when you've got someone like Dunk and that sort of credibility and background and that much experience, you can take a break and you can come back and just like wipe off the rust, right? Just rub it off and be like, okay, back to normal. Ding. So I'm not worried for Dunk, but at the same time, this could be the best opportunity Seagull has to come into the finals and hit the jackpot, you know. So we'll just have to see what happens.
This is a scary semifinals. So everyone here, the other two racers for the evening are Shiitak3 versus Ananke. Yeah. And dear Lord, like I would not want to have to race against any of these gentlemen or gentle ladies, just because it is going to be brutal. It's going to be really tough, honestly.
Well, I would do it.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Is that a challenge?
Back.
I mean, I'm not saying I would try to win, but I would play at the same time as them.
Yay!
Winning is all about it's the winning. The real winning happens from the friends you make along the way, right? Okay. So I think today everyone's gonna do a real good job, and I think everyone is gonna have a lot of fun. And I think that means we're all winners.
We're all winners in your heart, and in my heart.
In my heart.
Haelian doesn't have a heart.
Just no heart.
Birds.
Nah, come on, man. I mean, I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. Immediate back out. So before we get started and introduce our races, I'd like to hear one thing that you guys have been up to this fortnight, or even like just a general recommendation of something good you've been reading, watching, a game you've been playing, whatever. Yeah, what have you been up to? Tell us about yourselves just a little bit real quick.
Go ahead.
I know you've been playing Hades, but we all know that.
Who should go first?
Go ahead, Quartz.
Okay. I made a podcast, and the second episode came out today. It has nothing to do with gaming at all. It's just me and my friends. We talk about it's kind of like, okay, we talk about fashion and the things we hold on to in terms of like clothes, but even more than that, it's just about our relationship with material goods. And we do a little soul searching. We examine why we hold on to the things we do. Sometimes it makes a lot of sense, like it's a family heirloom, and sometimes it doesn't make any sense at all, but we've carried it with us for multiple moves. But we have some weird attachment to it. So that's a project I've been working on, and it's out now, and I made something, so I'm proud of it.
You should
that's
be.
me. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Yeah, it's really exciting.
That's really good.
Where can we find it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, you can find it pretty much any place that I should probably give you the name of it. It's called Why Did I Keep This? And you can find it on Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Spotify. I'm not sure. I don't think it's on Stitcher, but I think it's on pretty much everything else. So, episode 2. We got, like, it felt like real today, because I was like, I got 2 episodes out. We put 2 whole episodes out. It's not just like 1 episode and then I forgot about it. I got 2 episodes. So I'm just reveling in that. And then also I'm reveling in the fact that Hades won 5 BAFTAs yesterday.
That's absolutely wild, and huge congratulations to everyone.
Oh my God. I'm just so happy for the team at Supergiant. They're just really great human beings. They're so talented. To see them celebrated is like really awesome. I feel like they're owed this. Not owed. No, I mean, you know what I mean. But like they really deserve this. They work. They deserve it. So I think it was. Well, we're big fans of Logan Cunningham in this house. So when Logan won Best Supporting Actor, that was like very huge for us. But yeah, the whole team deserves like a big hug and a cheers. A cheers. I'll cheers them with my tea.
Cheers. You got your tea there, Haelian?
What's that?
You got your tea there? Normally you're a tea guy. Where's that Long Island iced tea?
Oh yeah, baby. I got my Thai iced tea right here. I'm being told I'm extra loud, so I'm trying to be a little more ASMR theme today
Okay.
to keep my
Mitigate
volume
your
in check.
voice.
Yeah,
Just mitigate your voice.
Right, yeah.
I'm trying to emanate soothing tones, and we can't get overhyped here or anything or get too excited.
Okay.
Clearly.
Well, you know what? I say, screw that. Break the rules. Be yourself. Don't be restrained. You're welcome to the Hermes Cup. Bring the hype. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry, sounds good.
Hey, man. I don't make the rules. So, cheers, what I've been up to. I finally got around to doing my read of the Iliad chapter that Rist has put in a project, the Iliad project together. Incredible project. So I'm not sure, like, reach out to Rist and you'll probably, if you're connected to the community, there'll be links and stuff when that gets released for people to listen to. But yeah, like Hades community folks, including yourself there, Courtney, reading a chapter each. There's 24 chapters overall. It's going to be a really interesting and like fun way to consume that otherwise pretty heavy read. I don't know about you, Courts, but I tongue-tied on a lot of those, like 60-word complicated name sentences, but got through the end, and it was fun, and I learned a thing about voice acting, and that I'm probably not made out to be a narrator as a voice actor.
You shouldn't feel bad. I also struggled, and I've read the Iliad twice before.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Okay.
reading it out loud is very difficult, especially when there are specific pronunciations that you maybe didn't do your research on, and then you were like 3/4 the way done with your reading, and then you got corrected, and then you fight with Rist for a little bit about it because you're pretty sure that you're right, even though the back of the book says something different. So look, it's not easy. You're reading an epic poem written hundreds of years ago that's been translated, and so I think Jerds, I bet you did a phenomenal job.
That's
I'm
very
reading.
kind.
I'm reading 2 books. I finished the first one, and I'm almost done with the second. It's been really fun. It's been really cool to actually like go through and be really thoughtful about the chapters, and it's been a fun project, and I can't wait to see it in its completion.
Yeah, totally. Well, I'm hoping that soon. Just keep posted. I think it'll probably be in a month or 2 time. I don't know. It's not my timeline to talk about. But yeah, get in contact with Rist if you're interested in listening. And I'm sure that'll be advertised all around amongst the speedrunning community. It'll probably be on the Hades subreddit and stuff like that. So, Hades the game, that is. So yeah, keep an eye out. Just in speedrunning land, quick shout out to Baj, who achieved a 64 heat completion, which is pretty
64
wild.
Nintendo 64 heat, Courtney.
Yep. So that was a routed run, but still, like, it's essentially doing the impossible. So get hyped for that. Check it out on YouTube. I believe the channel is Baj BAJ. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, BAJ.
BAJ.
If you type BAJ 64 heat Hades, you can't go wrong. You'll find it there. So check it out.
Check it out.
Any other cool news before we start getting into some races? I think we're good to go.
I think I said my piece. I'm excited
piece,
to I'm excited to see these races. I'm ready to get going whenever y'all are.
Baby, I'm ready.
We'll get into some more stuff later, but this is what folks are racing for. It's the Hermes Cup 4 Championship Trophy. Yeah, one's on the way to dunk. Rist has one, and Bablo has one. So they're going all over the world. Where will this one go? We'll find out soon. Today's races will be going through to the finals. So you'll see these 4 folks next fortnight as well. It's just a matter of who's in the grand final and who will be in the 3rd place match. All right, so let's introduce the races today. We have duunk0 and cgull. duunk0, thanks for waiting. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. As Haelian mentioned earlier, I am not as practiced as I would like, but I am still really excited to be racing. I always love being on the Hermes Cup, so happy to be back.
Always good to have you. And cgull, how are you feeling? Are you well practiced for this one?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I had a pretty good opportunity. I had a lot of hours this week to play, which is not what I normally have. I've gotten a lot of PBs this week, so I've been feeling pretty good.
That's awesome. Excellent. All right. Well, I'm expecting good things, so no pressure, but give it your best. And this is for everything, but no pressure.
Entertain us or else.
Yeah, thank you, Courtney. Okay, Haelian, have you got a seed prepared for these two folks to start off this race?
They got to do the pick ban first, Jerds.
Gotta do our pick
rush them.
ban.
I'm just checking you got stuff ready.
You're testing
I don't
me.
know
That's
how
what
this
you're
stuff
doing.
runs. Okay, so to the aspect draft we go. This is everybody's favorite part. Oh, actually, sorry. One quick thing before we get into that. I probably should show. I wanted to get into this before real quick. This was the racer lineup, and based on times, we had rankings from the qualifiers, and the top 8 got through. And as we can see here, duunk0, who was the Hermes Cup 3 champion last time, auto-seeded at first, and cgull came in very strongly there too. So this means, in terms of the draft, the aspect pool draft, there will be duunk0 is considered the high seed. The high seed.
Oh snap!
You have
Oh,
the high
snap.
ground. So I'll just run the aspect pool real quick. Give me 2 seconds. So because of how we've essentially got 6 weapons that were all selected by those top 6 qualifiers to get into this knockout round. Everyone picked one. duunk0 picked Achilles Spear. Poseidon's Sword, or Poison Sword, was picked by cgull. And I won't go through the rest right now. But just so everyone knows, maybe that means that's their strengths. Maybe they'll get picked and banned away. Who knows? Or will someone step up and fight someone on their home turf?
I can't help but notice, Jerds, like Chaos Shield wasn't part of those. Clearly it would be a great strategy to, line up a Chaos Shield run during this race for either runner, really.
I see what's happening here. We want to see some. You want some chaos? I'll
No,
give you
baby.
some chaos. But it's not for me to choose. It's for the racers to choose. So, okay. So cgull, you get to ban a weapon from the pool, and then duunk0. So cgull, what are we going to ban first here? What are we getting rid of?
I'm going to be banning the Achilles Spear. Sorry, Dunk, if you want to play it, you're going to have to beat me and carry it to the alt weps next week. Next
We
fortnight.
got it.
Spicy.
All right.
Well, I suppose it's my turn to ban now, isn't it?
Yes. What possibly could you ban?
Chat, I'm so
Dunk?
sorry. I
Dunk?
haven't practiced it. Chaos Shield is getting banned.
No!
Oh my lord.
Jerds, cancel the stream.
All right. We'll see you guys in a
I
fortnight.
haven't practiced it. I can't do that without practice.
It's pretty tough, but if you want inspiration, check out that 64 heat run from Bash we were talking about before, because that was with Chaos Shield.
That's Zeus
Nope,
Shield.
it's the Zeus Shield.
Oh, was it Zeus Shield? Oh, my mistake. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
I just thought I must have read it wrong. But with Shield anyway, so meh. Shield's out. We've got a pick time, and it's going to be duunk0 picks the first race, the first weapon race, and then cgull will pick the second, then the third. So duunk0, fire away.
All right. Well, so here's the thing. I know what cgull's strategy is coming into this, because cgull has talked about it a little bit, and there's only one thing that I can do to try and put a damper on cgull's strategy, which is to start on the most consistent weapon in the pool. So we're starting on Eris.
Okay. Eris it is. Eris is number 1. Can't go wrong.
All right.
All right. You cool. You got that seed ready?
All right. All
Sure.
right.
Very well.
I just wanted to be included.
Nah, you're always included.
You
don't
did
worry.
great, Courtney.
Included by default.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
cgull, second and third. What is it?
All right, so I actually predicted that entire sequence of events.
I believe it.
So I'm going to pick the, let's do Poison Sword into Haribo.
Hell yeah.
Sounds great.
I was prepared for this
Guess what,
situation.
Seagull? I also predicted that you were going to do exactly that.
Oh no! How did you know that my Demeter Fist practice was going to go so poorly this week that I swore to never touch it again?
Yeah, I had a feeling, given your experience with cast weapons, I was just like, look, and with adding Poseidon Sword to the pool, I was just like, it has to be the cast weapons, even if it isn't. Like, I think Demeter Fists is not going to be first in his mind. So I think we both prepared the exact same 3 weapons.
I'm loving it. Eris Sword's first. Sorry, Eris Sword. I've never played this game before, guys. Eris Rail is first. Poison Sword is second. Erebos.
All right. If our gentlemanly racers are ready, please open your screen so I may feedeth you my seed.
Oh
dear.
While I do this. What? While I do this, Jerdsy, if you could share the screen with us, please.
Oh, sorry. I thought
Thank
that was...
you.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Yep. Love you. All right. The seed I shall bestow upon you.
All right.
Starting with Eris for the rail is 828349. 828349.
I was gonna say it in a fun voice. It's fine. Don't worry.
828-349.
Wait, what was the number, Courtney?
828-349.
Oh, nice.
Have you heard my voice on an elevator before?
Oh.
No, but is that a side gig you've got running?
I'm trying really hard. I've been submitting some demo reels. No bites yet. No bites yet, but
To the big elevator people.
to Big Elevator. Hire me.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to trust that Seagull Dunk, you've got your mirrors set up and selected how you want it for this era start, right? And you got your keepsakes, and you're good to go.
Let me just confirm.
Can I request
Yep,
a text
everything looks good.
countdown?
You got it.
And I will take audio, weirdly enough.
All right, I'm going to go on mute now.
Ow.
Good luck, Dunk.
Good luck to you too.
Good luck to our racers out
Good luck.
there.
Good luck, folks. What's with the countdown when Dunk is ready? Let us
I'm
know.
ready.
All right, so we're going to do it.
Okay, do we start at 5 and go down? And do I say 0 or do I say go? I
5
always
to go.
forget.
5 to go. That's
Okay,
the, yeah.
5 to go. Okay.
Can you
5, 4,
say
3,
it
2,
in
1,
Latin,
go.
Courtney?
No, I can't. No one speaks
Okay.
Latin, Haelian. That's a ridiculous thing to say.
You guys are
I'm
reading
trying
the
so hard.
Iliad, right?
Rat? Who are you guys?
It's not even it's not originally in Latin. It's originally in Greek, Haelian. Okay.
Obviously.
You know,
Oh,
Latin,
man.
Greek, it's all going to the same place.
Oh
Can you,
no!
Can you believe this, guys?
We literally could
Okay,
have said
we're-
it's all
I'm
good
gonna-
to me.
I
All
can't.
right, let's get
Okay,
this
it's
started.
time to do. All right, countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Love it. And we're away.
I got.
And they're off.
sassy.
And they're racing. And this is Hades. And they got a hammer. And
Dunk didn't.
they both snapped
Dunk,
a
hit your
rocket bomb.
splits.
Oh yeah, Dunk's got a split. Oh no. Dunk, you gotta. We need the split. We need the split.
Oh. We kind of need the split. I thought he said he was going to hear us. He lied to us. We don't have to split. They were incredibly even.
Yeah, that's probably true unless he crashes.
It's fine. They were almost exactly even. I think it's okay, and we can always check the VOD if we really, really have to. But usually those races don't come down to the millisecond. So Dunk's gonna be, I don't know, weird, basically.
Alright.
They were close enough within a couple seconds, I'm pretty sure.
Very interesting. All right, let's get some
Anyway.
audio going. I was not expecting
Anyway. I think both runners have already started with Rocket Bomb, I'm pretty sure. But Dunk got the absolute disgusting luck. At the same time in which he was offered the Zeus door, he was offered a Poseidon door. So he greedily took the Poseidon door, got an epic dash, and now he still is guaranteed a Zeus boon for the future. Disgusting. We should be ashamed of Dunk for this filthy maneuver he pulled off here.
Honestly, I love the drama. I am here for it. Yeah, play dirty. Play like a real housewife.
There we go.
Get it, Dunk. We are in the semifinals. So I am here for it.
We go, oh my god, epic attack from Zeus for Dunk because he got it from the mini-boss, and they're both on Chamber 8, so it's still pretty even, but actually, Seagull's got an epic Athena special, which I kind of like here too, but Dunk with that Poseidon dash already is just absolutely disgusting. That's what you really want, that's what you're going for here. You take Air's Rail, you pray for Rocket, or Cluster Bomb from the Hammer, they got the Rocket Bomb, you got Zeus attack, you got Poseidon's dash, anything else is basically gravy after that. So Dunk is set. Dunk is full build by like Chamber 7.
Yeah, it's
And then
kinda
we
wild.
got Seagull over here. Yeah, Seagull's doing great, though. He's still got the special, and he's keeping up for now, but you might start seeing loosen time, especially when we get to the bosses, I think.
Yeah, it's early days, but I mean, Dunk looking a little bit out of sorts. Probably feeling a little bit of that rust. I think, look, it's gonna clean up soon. But having said that, with the ultimate start, I mean, like, things will be fine. This is fine. Dog sitting in the office with fire all around, right?
Is Dunk finally feeling the burnout pressure, you think, guys? Has it gotten to him? Has the crazy, wild, energetic Dunk that we know withered away into this husk of a man that we see now before us?
Oh man,
Dunk's
I
taking
mean,
some risks
well,
here.
he has taken some risks. I believe it looked like he just took a Death Defiance there. I couldn't blame him for being tired. He races a lot. It seems pretty exhausting, to be honest.
Hell, I'm tired of him myself.
Okay, well, no one was saying that, Haelian. I think we all could use more Dunk in our lives. You know, if only he streamed Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays during the day, I think we'd all be like, wow, we have nothing else we're wanting to do right now.
Well, there must be someone else you'd like to watch at those
Probably
times
not.
and days for me.
I don't think so. But what I'm saying
those
is
are-
that Dunk is very talented, but you know, even the most talented people are prone to feeling a little bit of burnout. But
They're
Dunk is agile. He's extremely talented. So even burnout Dunk plays very well.
So this, folks, neck and neck right now. I mean, despite the life split difference, because Dunk did start his a bit later there, like we're good, right? Look at this. They're basically landing on the dock at the same time into Asphodel. So, you know, yeah, like early days, obviously. This is a 3 weapons race. But I think we'll start to see, you know, some spread and the power of their builds come through over the course of this and Elysium.
Nothing great for Dunk there, unfortunately. Forced to take 30% attack speed. Seagull managing to grab that Poseidon Dash finally. By the way, guys, I'm just kidding. I love Dunk. Dunk and I are good friends. We can give each other some guff every now and then. We are more than capable of it. Dunk's a great guy. If it was too far, then I apologize. But anyway, Dunk is still moving and grooving, looking great. Artemis special, epicboon.com. Not even a problem. I mean, they're both just... Oh, man, it's really close still. Dunk is about, I don't know, not even a half a chamber ahead. And so they both have full builds going on here. It's just going to come down to the free rooms potentially here and just how well each of them play.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see how the free rooms go. All right, just picks up Breaking Wave, gets out of there. Straight into the mini boss. It's going to have a nice Zeus reward for Dunk. Make use there for Seagull, not hitting both targets, unfortunately. But this Mega Stomper just being a bit of a general prick, really.
Oh, yeah.
Gets rid of that.
Both of them getting the power couple mini boss here in Asphodel, which is the ideal one. We can't see Barge with these mods on. Is that correct? If I remember correctly.
You can see Hermes Cup doesn't run no barge mod, so a barge can happen here.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of a different race.
Yeah,
Don't mind me.
you're thinking of hyper delivery, I think. But
It's all blending together now.
hyper sprint rolled away from there for Seagull. So
Wow.
not looking for that. I mean, that's
Interesting.
incredible movement, and that chance to get that rush delivery combo has just been thrown away there. Interesting indeed.
Definitely, Seagull definitely throwing to the wayside the most common strategies that we tend to see in speedrunning nowadays, which is that hyper sprint rush delivery combination that you just mentioned, Jerds. And Dunk rolled super hard for it earlier, by the way. Trying really, really hard to try to get that hyper sprint. Rolled away 30% special speed himself, I believe. But yeah, like Dunk looking pretty good. He's already into the Lerny fight. Lerny's going down, like you'd expect with Eris, I'd say, here. But Seagull's not far behind, and at this point, it still could go down to just how good is that luck in Elysium, really.
Yeah, we're looking good here, folks. Dunk does finish first, though, here. So, you know, what's this? Maybe a 20-second lead or something for Dunk right now? It's going to be hard to say. We're going to have to go by feel because of the light split difference. But Dunk just taking a lead and holding on to that, clasping that Hermes Cup Trophy. Not ready to give it away so soon just yet.
He's definitely
noticing-
make Seagull work for it.
Yep.
Yeah, Seagull's got some catching up to do already here. I'm actually noticing that Seagull has extra dashes already, so that's why he didn't care about hyper sprint. That makes sense.
Sure.
That makes sense.
I mean, you can get both. I mean, you don't get too much of a movement thing bonus, obviously, from getting the second one. But I mean, getting that hyper delivery combo is it's a pretty key way to increase your damage. I would have thought with the Neris build, right?
Right. I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, especially, I'm picturing if you already had Poseidon's dash, and you get offered plus even 2 dashes, it's kind of hard to turn down. It's kind of hard to say. I still like taking extra dashes myself in these circumstances, but I don't know if I'm anyone to go by, honestly.
Hey, I don't know about you, and you're, because you keep saying that you're a burnout, but that friend of yours, Poppy Hogwash, qualified, was it 4th or 5th? I forget. Let me check real quick, actually.
Yeah, what
Gentleman he was.
What is Poppy Hogwash doing right now? Like, what's he? I mean, like, what's he doing? Is he like?
I mean,
sleep on the, like, counter
I'm pretty
tonight?
sure he's out painting houses right now. You know, against their will, unfortunately. They didn't want their houses painted.
Isn't that just straight up called vandalism?
I mean, I guess so, but you know, he likes to leave his mark in many different ways.
Not surprised, given the cab backwards edgelord style look that just the feel that I got from that camera. You know, I'm not surprised that Poppy Hogwash is a graffiti master.
What does he So what does he paint? Is he like a muralist? Is it
You know, you'd
or
think
is
it
he
would be
just
something
like
like that,
saying,
but
this
he-
house
he
was
just-
yeah, it was green and now I'm painting it blue?
yeah, he just usually paints them straight orange. That's
Oh, okay.
you know, like the whole
That's
thing,
like-
windows and all. He covers it. He covers them.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no one really understands the method, but they sometimes appreciate it. Mostly not, though.
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's very edgy of him. Really cool.
Seagull there, making quick work of that butterfly ballroom. Imperturbable. I think that, you know, one of Seagull's strengths is absolutely sort of mental strength, mental consistency. Doesn't doubt himself, you know what I mean? I think that's pretty important in a marathon sort of race, right? Where luck can go against you in terms of RNG and things like that. So you just got to keep headstrong. I think that's going to be, you know, that's one of the many hallmarks of a champion. So pretty keen to see, you know, a strong finish here from Seagull.
Good point there, Jerds. I agree with that. And we can see triple bomb has been picked up by Seagull. Not the ideal combo, but it's not the worst, I'd say. It might be probably, I don't know, maybe like 3rd best or something like that. You really want those cluster rockets, of course. And it looks like Dunk's going to grab those cluster rockets right before the finish here. So Dunk is going to remain in the lead. I think I saw a triple bomb picked up for Dunk there. It was hard for me to make out so quickly, though, because he just makes those decisions so quick. But it's looking still pretty even. We still got 2 full weapons after this and everything. Dunk was able to pick up a Patroclus room, so that's definitely going to help. But I don't think we've seen... No, there was no Thanatos this run, that's for sure. We can actually look in the top right of Seagull's screen and see that 0 free rooms were acquired. Until now, Patty has come to help with a little bit of catch-up at least. Grab that Hydrolite, get out of there. Woo!
And it looks like Dunk just cleared out the heroes. I looked away for 1 second and they were gone. So
Yep.
we've got Seagull going in right as Dunk is leaving. So he's got a little bit of work to do, but you know, it's still an interesting fight.
Yep.
Where do
absolutely.
we see an anvil in the cup? That's the real question.
Yeah, I think we've only really seen one. It might have been Farticus back in Cup. Was it 2? Back in the olden days. I mean, Hermes
Yeah,
Cup has
I
been
wanna-
running for coming up to a year now. It's all becoming a blur of many amazing races.
It's been a long time already.
Yeah. Alright, the heroes do get cleaned up by Seagull as duunk0 is fighting his way through sticks already. Heroes schmeros. These guys get cleaned up too quickly. I mean, I don't think they're worthy of the title. I'm just calling it right now. Dunk cleans up that giant rat pretty quick there in sticks. Gets out of this tunnel. There's going to be 3 tunnels in sticks for each of these races every run. That's because we're running a modified version. Well, not a modified version, but a mod on their Hades clients here. That's going to basically, lock in the sticks sack generation to be 3 tunnels each time. That's just one element of RNG we can remove.
It would just be way too unlucky, and we kind of dealt with it in the earlies renditions of Hermes Cup. You know, where some people would get the sack after 2 chambers, someone would get it after 3, and it's just not a fair way to really play the game already. That already has lots of RNG, so I think this has actually really helped.
Yeah, I agree, and you know, it might be a smart idea to start looking into for Hermes Cup. You know, this may be the same racing mod that hyper delivery. We'll have to have a discussion about it and see what the races want to do. You know, changing. I don't like to change rules and whatnot midway through a cup and anything like that, unless it's unanimous and for the better. But yeah, that might be interesting to use. Not sure. Either way. I mean, it's just this one's in flight, and it's just next fortnight anyway for the end of the cup. So, greater haste picked up by duunk0, goes to Serb, gives a sack of disgusting flesh. Serb runs away, has a chomp in the corner, allowing the gates to the surface to open. duunk0's on the Hades fight already.
And that time that Dunk has actually is amazing, I gotta say. This is a really fast Eris run either way, and he didn't get that many free chambers. I think it was really only a couple. I think this just kind of comes down to that rocket bomb start with the splash dash super early. It just helped out so much. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, because we had a kind of a late start, and then Dunk started in Asphodel, so the timer might be off, it looks, actually. Now that I remember that. I just remember Dunk didn't start the splits potentially on time.
Yeah, no, he didn't. So we're going visual here, baby. Gotta use our eyes to see who wins.
All visual then.
Yeah, and just hope that
Wait,
there's no
Anvil!
crashes. Hey, hang on a second.
Really?
Seagull's listening.
You can't do that.
I saw what did we? I think I saw explosive fire and something else. Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Gotta admit, was not expecting an anvil in semifinals.
Not expecting an anvil there. I'm not certain what Seagull lost, but I'm worried.
Well, Seagull had rocket bomb.
I'm excited.
It was rocket and triple Seagull did have. I hope they didn't lose rocket.
So is this for show?
They did.
That's not a bad combination. I'm not sure I'd be changing from rocket and triple, right?
Seagull is a mad lad, clearly.
It makes for very entertaining TV. Not gonna lie, color me entertained, keeping me at the edge of my seat. A point for Seagull. That's how we're gonna determine who wins. We're gonna give our own point system. So one point for Seagull.
Yeah, for sure. duunk0 finishing off Hades there in the first of 3 runs. It's basically a 3-weapon race here. In-game time, 8 minutes 41. That's respectable, but we're all about the real time here, babies.
Yep.
So off
33 health left for Dunk.
Yeah.
And we can actually see Seagull's in a bit of trouble here. Still in phase 1. Ooh, 1 DD left.
Ooh, we getting close now, folks. Be careful. Drops the Hades.
Play it safe. Play it safe.
Yeah. I got confidence.
Okay, good.
Oh, this is great. That is the ultimate move you want to see in phase 2. It's just, it's free damage. Free real damage. And hang on a second. This is incredible.
Seagull!
Unfortunately, Seagull, no. Unfortunately, Seagull did not finish the run. Falling to Hades, sadly, meaning that technically hasn't achieved the victory and has to restart Eris again. And I hope for Seagull's sake that just, slams straight into it again here, because on the off chance that maybe duunk0 also experiences the same issue, and falls to Hades, then they'd be on equal terms. But otherwise, this is a full run out of 3 behind at this point.
Right. So, I mean, so we saw it. duunk0 was very, very close on the previous run. It was actually very, very risky. The health that duunk was at in the last run. So it's not impossible, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I love that Seagull's just getting right back at it and, you know, putting a good face forward and just making their best attempt yet again, you know. And it's hard. There's a lot of pressure going on. It's like go fast, trying to go fast, but, you know, trying to survive. It's like so many different things you're trying to factor in, and it's tough on these racers, I think.
You're 100% right there, Haelian. Seagull even there, just, you know, a bit of a delay getting to that room reward at the end, showing a little bit of shakes from such a big, and like, I understand it, and I've felt it before. It's completely understandable. But I think what will happen is, you know, like I was saying before, I've got faith in Seagull. You know, he's a strong-willed individual, and, you know, after playing a little bit more and just sort of getting his fingers back into it again, and, you know, the calming will happen, and he'll start playing his true best again, and putting the best foot forward, and that's good sportsmanship. I respect it.
Yeah, it's great sportsmanship. He's a very good speedrunner. He's very good at what he does. And there is a chance that the same thing will happen to Dunk. So I'm really happy to see him start over, sally forth. This is going to be...
Sally forth?
Sally forth.
No one says that anymore, Courtney.
I say it. I say it all the time. Sorry. Get with the times, Haelian. I'm pretty sure everyone in chat says it also.
It's cool to be vintage.
No.
Look, maybe it's just like an LA thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten to you
Oh, wait.
yet.
Is it cool to be LA? I'm not sure. I'm not from that country. I'm an Aussie.
Look. We're talking about Seagull here, you guys. Stay focused, please. Super talented, very good. This race is still fun. This race is still interesting. Anything can happen.
You said it, Courts.
And Dunk over here, who has now started his poison sword run. So we got Athena's cast going here, and death approaches for dunkos right now, but he's already got set up with a nice Artemis attack too, which is nice to have. It's just common rarities on everything here, but I guess the build nowadays is like lightning phalanx, maybe. It's a bit too new school for me, honestly. I can't really even keep up with what they're trying now. But yeah, I mean, just a cast build going on here with as many of those dual boons that you can really get. Lightning phalanx, mirage shot. There's like a lot of cool stuff you can definitely can get, but it's not always easy. So we're gonna have to find out if Dunk can actually nab things like mirage shot along the way.
Thing I love about, I mean, the incredible position of balance that we're in. Look at Dunko just waiting for Than to... He's off. I need to get to the next room, he says. But he didn't say it. He might have said it in his mind. But this game is so incredibly balanced that, you know, there is... Sure, there's a meta and there's what's proven to be strong, and that's well documented, well explored. If you look at speedrun.com and on Hades there, you'll see, you know, there's been thousands and thousands of runs, and Eris is mostly on top. But people are getting into the other aspects and other builds now, and they're showing to be alright still. Seagull ranked 27th on the board with Beowulf, right? That's 6 minutes 48 in game time. Pretty fast. Like, you got to respect, like, all these, I mean, I'm just looking at the boards now, actually. Love Crimson with Chiron there, 6 minutes 17. I mean, that's literally within 20 seconds of the world record on Chiron. Who would have expected that, Haelian?
I mean, Chiron is the best weapon.
Courtney loves Chiron, so I'll let Courtney speak.
Super awesome weapon. Performs well at high heat as well.
Best. I love it. I love it so much. Does it go super fast? No. No, it doesn't. But is it super fun and mostly efficient? Yeah. Yeah, it's great. It's a great time.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is it does go super fast, Courts. Like, I mean, in-game time, 6 minutes 17, that's, like, no one's done that
I don't even know
before.
how to... I can't... That's amazing. That's wild. Like, no, I'm just saying, normally, it's not a super fast weapon. So the fact that anybody could get that time on it is... I can't... I'm having a hard time fathoming that. I don't know what that looks like. I'm pretty sure my best Chiron time, and I have played that is my go-to. Like, I play with it all the time. He's probably like 15 minutes or more. So literally
tough
like
speed
chopped my
weapon.
time in half. It's a tough speed weapon. It's tough.
It is.
Yeah, but hey,
I think the sad part is you just kind of ignore the special a lot of the times. I mean, I can't speak for the runner with the top time there, but I've seen some people do great things where essentially they just get big attack stuff and just ignore the special, which is kind of sad in a sense.
It is a little sad, but you gotta do what you gotta do to go fast. You know, you waste,
Exactly.
you do all those, you know, switching from attack to special, all that time you waste. It adds up. It adds up in a multi-room game. So, maybe I could try playing with that. It would just, I feel like that, for me, that would be a little, like, sacrilege. But good for whoever plays like that. Good for whoever plays like that. I love that for you.
It's an interesting kind of dichotomy that you can either play to the RNG and play to what you like in your mind and your game knowledge is going to be the best output, the best damage, play the best, or you can, you know what, be true to the aspect and true to how it's meant to be played and enjoy a particular playstyle like you selected going into that run. So, I guess when you see something like a Chiron coming in at rank 4th, was it? Let me just check real quick. 5th, yeah, with the time of 6 minutes 17. Well, I guess a good part of that might have been playing to the RNG and the boons that come to your way. I'll have to watch the run, but that's incredible. I'll watch it probably after this. Anyway, in other related news, all weapons record 3 days ago, I see here beaten
Pilfered.
Yeah, poor duunk0, who was ranked first there for all weapons. 1 hour, 40 minutes, 20 seconds. Got chomped by Tunis. Hope I pronounced that right. Tunis? From Finland there with 1 hour and 38, 47 seconds.
Yeah, they've been dominating those boards. 3 weapons, all weapons. They have an amazing any percent time too. It's crazy.
An absolute competitor. duunk0 third on the 3 weapons board there too, you know, with a 48 minutes, 4-second time, which is pretty keen. But again, chomped by Tunis for 46 minutes, 40 seconds. So yeah, lots of hard work being put in by the runners. Hey, Dunk.
I see cgull saying something in the Hermes Cup chat. Everything all right?
Well, yeah.
What's going on?
So, FYI, cgull unfortunately died to Hades in his first run, so he's just not... so what we're going to do is we're going to have to do a manual.
Manual?
Yeah.
As in...
So, I mean, if he manages to, like, if you manage to claim a death and you get on equal terms because you have to restart as well, then we'll just have to sort of calculate it manually because the live splits have been kind of wonky this race.
Yes, I forgot to turn mine on. Gotcha. Okay.
But
Good to
you
know.
know what happened is you both start at the same time, so as long as no one crashes, we can just go visual and see what the result is from that.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
All right, good luck.
I can
Thanks.
see Dunk's
I'm gonna go
confused
deafen again.
face.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
can see Dunk's
like you can.
confused face in the bottom of the screen, reading his chat, just be like, "What is going on?"
I was reading because I don't keep chat up. I was reading the Hermes Cup like Discord chat, and I'm seeing cgull being like, "Wah?" And I'm just I was very confused. So good to know. Good to know how things stand. All right, going back.
All good in the hood. All right. So both folks here in Elysium fighting through their respective runs. True
Technical
professionals.
difficulties. It looks like Seagull's splitter is actually frozen potentially there, but again, we're just gonna have to go off the visual at this point, really, and just whoever basically beats Hades on Haribo first is going to be the winner, essentially. I mean, try to keep it as simple as possible.
That's exactly it, Haelian. cgull, quick butterfly ballroom and Patroclus room before that. Looking for every little advantage to catch up. When you're in this position, you know, like, you just, I can really feel for the guy, you know, just looking for every little edge possible. So when the RNG gods smile upon thee, Yeah, that's a little bit of relief. All right, Dunkko also hitting up a Patroclus room. These
Nice
are the rooms
caddy
you want
room
to
here.
Go into
Couple
the
of
shop.
nice time saves there, but also saw Thanatos early on. I know Dunka was able to pick up Mirage Shot at some point, accidentally talking to Garon there. Something that I've fallen prey to a couple times myself, for sure. But yeah, his build's looking pretty juicy. He's got that splash dash on. He's got Hermes' attack. He's got this juicy cast going on. He's just, it looks like we don't have Lightning Phalanx yet, I don't think. But wow, look at those casts just shooting off like crazy. It looks really cool with Mirage Shot because they all get doubled. It's just really nice to see, I think.
It is nice to see.
Yeah.
Pleasant to my eyeballs.
Apologies if you're hearing some crackling through Discord. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, maybe, you know what? I'm just going to blame the internet for all these problems today.
There. That's what I do.
Sometimes the internet, internet doesn't get to have a sick day, right? Can't just be like, you know what? I'm old and I've got some cranky pipes. I'm not going to deliver. You got to deliver still, right?
Pipes?
Yeah. Well, how do you think the internet messages come through? It's through the pipes,
True.
Haelian.
Oh, right. Of course, the pipes are getting rusty and old. They could use some lubing up or something probably after all this usage. But yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So no sickie to be chucked for the internet. Just pushes on, even when a little rough. Splitting bolts there, picked up a
Winning
seagull.
bolt for Seagull.
Hell yeah. Or should I say underworld, yeah. Going into the heroes fight now. Let's see how well the build goes this time around here. Hitting with Meg for against both, which is how you want to open up here. Double bubble, looking good. Triple bombs landing. Left, right, and center here. And look at Theseus go down as well. That's a nice fast heroes fight. Well done.
That was very tighty. That was tighty, perfectly executed. I should be taking notes.
Very beautiful heroes fight, I think. Very well done. I'm sure Seagull only grabbing a couple palms, it looks so far. Would have loved to have thrown a palm or two onto that Poseidon dash for tons of extra damage that way, too. I think Dunk's got the lightning phalanx going on these heroes. Gonna get some of those epic bounces going on right about now. Gotta chase some of those casts. This is like the one thing that I don't love doing when you're using electric shot or lightning phalanx is trying to chase down your cast because God knows where they wind up after throwing them out here.
Bouncing away. Alright. Minotaur tried his best to do a few swings there. Heroes vanquished. Dunkko moves on into Styx.
Very nice.
Last biome of the second of 3 races here in this 3 weapons race. It's the semi-finals here in the Hermes Cup 4.
Ooh, nice cast damage picked up for Dunk there too.
The winner will go through to the finals. At this
Is that
stage...
Styrofoam cup Dunk has?
Oh, I mean, do you want
I think
to...
he's got Thai iced tea.
You would have to berate someone using a styrofoam cup because that's not healthy for the environment, surely.
That's fair.
It's all about that keepsake cup, baby. That's what I use for my coffees at work. Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know what the coffee culture is over there in the US, but what we do is, like a lot of folks own their own, like probably glass because it's nicer to drink out of a glass cup. Take that to the coffee store and they put that in there and then you get a discount on the coffee.
Oh, nice.
You're not paying for the cup.
Yeah, a couple coffee shops that I've been to do that. It's real nice. It's real lovely. Especially if you have like kind of a big mug and then they like give you a little more than they would normally give you.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, look at me.
Top that up. Oh, look, you don't have enough coffee. Just put in a couple of marshmallows. No problem.
Oh, I see. I like the way you think, Jerds. I like the way you think.
What? Wait, hold on. Marshmallows in your coffee?
My man, I'll put
hell
marshmallows in a mocha. I'll do like a mocha to start the day.
Mocha.
It's a bit cheeky.
Is that mocha?
Mocha. Yeah, it's a mocha.
Yeah. Yeah, in
Rod,
American we say mocha.
Oh.
It's mocha. Mocha.
Gotcha. I was
I like
trying
maca
to announce
better.
across the internet tubes to Dunk that he should be taking Lightning Rod there, but I don't think he heard me in time, unfortunately. So Building Strength was grabbed instead. Dunk's build looking pretty juicy at this point, I gotta say. I I mean, not really any chance of death from the look of what's going on here on Dunk's screen. I'd say it's looking pretty good. I think so. He's gonna hold this lead.
And also for Seagull, there won't be any deaths against this Hades. Full life, full DDs, looking strong. So I encourage Seagull to go hard and as hard as possible here, because I mean, even so, I don't think he would die, even if he takes a few big swings. And that would probably help with the confidence and just sort of the feel for the fight again. So let's watch Seagull now. Opens up with the Meg there, as is the strategy, the ultimate strategy. Quick bubble, looking good. No stealths yet. Right.
Looking
There's
really
one stealth
nice, I
there.
gotta say.
But yeah, all over Hades here, like a hungry person on a cupcake.
Well, what?
All over it.
I love cupcakes. Can I just say, I would much rather a cupcake to an actual like slice of cake.
You know what?
It's like fits in your
Yeah.
hand and everything.
I'm with
I
you.
was about to make fun of you when you said, I love cupcakes, as if that was like a hot take, but now that you're putting it in reference to a slice of cake, I get what you're
Right.
saying. Yeah. No, you have your own little, like, it's its own little vessel. You don't have to, like, slice anything. It's,
Right,
there's a better
exactly.
distribution. There's a better distribution of, like, frosting on top.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just a cake in muffin form. What could go wrong?
Yeah. Okay, I have to agree. You make a very good point right there, Haelian.
Tantalizing point, one might say. By the way, lightning rod has been picked up by duunk0. Finally, the build is complete. All of the green boons necessary have been achieved as Dunk approaches the Hades fight with Poison Sword.
Opens up here with the Meg. This will be a good comparison. We just watched Seagull do the Hades fight, so let's see what the damage is like. Maybe slightly less. I mean, obviously different builds, different weapon and aspect, but still very strong. A couple of stealths here making things cheeky. Unloads as many casts as possible until the bubble happens. Alright, looking pretty solid here. Does have 2 Boiling Blood, so they've disappeared now, but not that it matters. So much health here for duunk0. In fact, even still 1 Acon charge. It's pretty much a moment of stand and deliver here for duunk0, and great because Hades not moving. Does get stunned by the pot once there.
Ooh, lost a cast in the pool, which I'm sure we've all done at least once at this point, and you just can't really get it back if it winds up over there. You gotta wait a very long time. It's so frustrating. You can see Dunk going back there trying to nab it here and there. It's even telling us to retrieve it, but it won't let us. What do you want from us, game?
Yeah,
but there
I know.
goes Hades.
Alright, well done, and duunk0 clears the second of 3 runs here in this 3 weapons format. Onto aspect of Hera for Dunk. In the meantime, we see Seagull here now beginning his Poison Sword run. Poison Sword being his weapon and aspect of choice for the aspect pool. So expecting great things. At this stage, Seagull would have to, well, duunk0 would have to take a death for them to come back onto even terms.
Yeah, it looks like it at this point. It would be very even if it did happen, honestly. Kenora in chat actually pointed out this is why we don't take Lightning Rod, and that's a good point. When you have the Lightning Rod dual boon, the radius to pick up the cast is actually further out, sadly.
Yeah.
So that's actually a bit of a problem there. But, you know, that Lightning Rod was probably dealing tens of damage to Hades while it was sitting out in that pond over there, no doubt. Tens of damage, Courtney.
Tens of damage.
Tens.
Oh boy. Oh, I can't even fathom that.
I know.
We see here some the strategy for taking on the sneak, well, the opener anyway, is to have that right timing with the Meg, to hit with the Meg. Unfortunately, the follow-up hit's being a bit tricky there, so a bit of a slower sneak fight than wanted. A reroll here for
Roll for
Seagull.
that dash. Oh no. Where is it? Okay,
Ooh,
there we go.
We got that epic
What did
splash
he end up?
dash.
Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest. It's so funny when I watch these races. I cannot. They go so fast that I do not have time to process what they took. I'm like, I guess I'll figure it out next time. Yeah.
Right?
I think I'm guessing since he's dashing and you know I see the splash around him that he got splash dash. But it blows my mind. Like I'm not even playing the game and I cannot
Right.
compute what they are doing.
I feel like
makes
if
me feel old.
I mean, sometimes if I don't know what they're looking for, it's hard for me to even know. But since luckily I have some vague semblance of knowing what they might want, I can be like, I can kind of work it out for the most part. But yeah, that was a very quick Poseidon dash take.
Yep. Oh well.
It's hard. It's hard to keep up, honestly, and I'm sure it's not always great from a viewer's perspective who doesn't have their eyes completely locked on the screen either. It's kind of nice that actually Supergiant designed it in such a way that we can always see everything that's been gotten on the left fairly quickly. You know, almost everything. You know, we can see the important bits at least.
duunk0 crushes the Doomstone, re-rolls, and picks up Premium Vintage. My old favorite. When I was playing casually, I love that Premium Vintage because it's such a good nectar farm.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. I'm never mad to see Premium Vintage.
Chaos for duunk0.
I feel like it's like a feel-good boon, right? Gain a palm level, get some health, and possibly future health. Feels nice.
Yeah, and you can pick up a few of those extra palms along the way. Big
Dunk
selection here.
does not look happy with Chaos right now.
Also,
Oh
just
no,
a reroll,
Chaos
though.
Fish!
Chaos Fish will stay swimming in the sky.
Yep. Ooh, oh no, we got, I think, damage on cast for Dunk right there, which never feels good, but sometimes you just gotta take it, and knowing Dunk's expertise level here is probably not really gonna be a problem. Nice Meg fight, I gotta say, from cgull over there. Really nice damage, I think, and well controlled. We saw those phases popping up super fast in between. So no doubt, I'm gonna guess here. Prediction: Artemis Keepsake. There it is. Hoping to get that Mirage shot as soon as possible here. Really, I wonder if you really want Lightning Flanks super hard, or you just mostly go for Mirage shot here with this build.
Depends what the RNG gods bestow upon thee.
Mm-hmm. What you eating over there, Jerdsy?
Nothing that the audience can hear. Don't you worry about it.
Well, I just want to know for my own sake.
I'm hitting mute on that.
Yeah, we're just curious.
That's
we
a cheeky,
we like
sneaky,
talking about food.
Just a cheeky,
I mean, look,
sneaky treat.
A cheeky, sneaky treat. Oh, I love it.
Cheeky, sneaky treat. That's cute. I like that. Jerds, the ultimate multitasker, I gotta say.
yeah, I guess. Well, Twinkletoes here has set me up with some banana crisps. We got some jerky, and some dried apricots. So a little bit of a snack here. Snacky poo.
Sounds nice and healthy.
Yeah.
Treat
Sorry.
yourself. I love that.
Sorry, that you folks have to hear that though, because I haven't had breakfast yet, and I'm still. You can probably tell in my poor commentary. I don't really know what the game is called, so. Okay.
You need to nourish yourself. We are happy for you. It is. Look, you do you. You can practice self-care and run all of this. Like you are the driving force. You and Twinkletoes are the driving force between this wonderful event that we all love participating in and hanging out at. So yes, please nourish yourself.
Thank you. Very kind words. I will nourish so that I may flourish.
Save it for later, Jerds. That's what I'm gonna say.
All right. Haelian. Nobody asked.
By the way, Dunk, with this Hera build here, we should go over really quickly. The typical thing that you really want to grab here with Hera is Crush Shot right away, which Dunk obviously got super early with Aphrodite's Keepsake going on. And then you're praying for like Snowburst from Demeter, Poseidon Dash again. You need some kind of AoE. Got Demeter offered at the final chamber in Tartarus. Yeah. But that juicy rare crop, Dunk could not turn away. It was a guaranteed rare crop on Dunk's cast, and Dunk took it, baby. He's going to have that heroic Crush Shot soon enough, Courtney. Don't you worry. On the other side, cgull was able to nab Mirage Shot, and that's really early, I got to say. That's a really cool... that should help with this time that cgull's going to be having here on the right with Poseidon's Sword.
Yeah, well said there, Mr. Haelian, good sir. I got to ask, Hales, what's going on in your stream lately? What have you been up to? What have you been playing?
I don't know. I play playing a lot of different games lately. You know, still play some Hades every now and then. Not to the same grandia that it may have once been, of course. Loop Hero has been a really fun game. Curse of the Dead Gods, another really fun game. Oh, Greater Recall picked up for Dunk right there.
Hell yeah.
By the way, Hermes Legendary coming in. Oh, sorry, I get too excited. But yeah, that's other than that, just kind of trying to keep it real. That's all.
No, you do you. So he's going into the learning fight over here. Seagull is. Hunter's Mark at common chosen, but still better than the other options there. It was interesting but sad to see. All right, look, let's see these bouncing phalanx shots make quick work of these bundled heads that it's going to be in the next phase here in a sec.
Damage right now.
Yeah, good to see those. Oh, I mean the reflects too, right? Reflects and the deflects. We're looking for some of these bounces. Those heads don't really group
Dunk
up.
picking up heart
Dunk
rend.
picked it up. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
he picked up a heart rend. Good for him. That's great. That's the end of my
interesting.
commentary on that.
Good. Thanks,
Poor
Courts.
Court.
We'll see you in a.
I steal everything from Courtney.
Yeah, you do. I was
sorry.
like, oh, I noticed something, and you were just like,
Oh,
not
God, I'm
today,
Not today.
today, Courtney. I'm just over here trying my best, Haelian.
You're
Dunk
doing a
hit-
great job, Courtney,
hitting
and
up
I
the
love having you
Thank
here.
Oh
Yeah,
my God, I
always
love
welcome.
being here.
Oh.
It's,
Dunk hitting up
Courtney-
the Witch's Circle there. 4 in a row. For those that haven't seen that before, I think it's the first time today that we've seen that. Sorry to interrupt your shows of affection for each other. You may resume.
No, I got bored of that like real fast. But yeah, Dunko like taking out those 4 witches. Very, very good work. But I see. Oh wow, it looks like Athan has popped up. Athan is here for some
Terrible.
kisses. Oh man,
Kisses.
for some kisses.
Oh.
Some sweet little kisses, some sweet little whispers in the ear, some whispering some sweet little nothings.
Courtney,
Oh, wow,
I
Sam.
was using the Dusa companion earlier,
Uh-huh.
and I found it actually rather fun to just kind of bonk Dusa over and over again after you summoned her, and she just kind of makes these odd remarks at you, like, "Why are you doing this?" kind of thing.
Do you remember voicing those?
she gets bonked. I
ow.
wait. Are you, oh yes, I did lots of little
just like
reactions.
little sound effects.
Yeah, those are doing like the little like reactions or the oh gosh, like I forget what it's called. Like just emotes, I guess, are definitely the most fun. I got to do a ton of those in Pyre, for
With
Tizo
Tizo,
and
right?
for some other and some other characters also, like for some like just some background characters. It's just like. And I was very sore after I did it. It's
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, it was a good ab workout. It's a lot of like hiya and like oh, ow, super fun to do. But yeah, you should do it instead of going to a gym. Is what I'm saying. You don't need a gym membership when you're a voice actor.
Just make sound effects, and that'll do you. You know, that'll get you my. That's how I'm gonna get my 6-pack. I think, Courtney.
That's what you should do. You should for sure document that on stream.
Okay.
You should stream it as like one of those fitness streams, and just make weird noises.
There you go.
And sell that as your own fitness regimen.
I gotta say, I made the mistake of setting my category to like fitness and stuff, and you get a bunch of weirdos coming in, basically, like complaining.
Was that when you were?
Like when I actually did the push-ups on stream, they like complain like, "You're just doing push-ups." Like, whatever. Jeez.
You're not
Gatekeeping my
you're not training for
exercising,
Olympics,
apparently.
Alien.
You got to
Come on.
start somewhere, everyone. Wow.
I know, right?
judgmental.
Ooh.
Not
Dunk
purchasing.
already at epic cast, by the way. Nice cast damage picked up on the gateway there as learning is done, and he's heading into Elysium on the 3rd and final weapon.
Yeah. Pro speedrunner strats not spending 200 Gs. Gs being gold, but this game has obols. 200 Gs on Death Defiance. Don't need it when you're as pro as Dunko. Zeus's aid was picked up at epic level earlier for Seagull into the paddy room, so looking good there, because I really believe that's mega strong. Zeus's aid.
Agreed. This is aid. You can't really. It's almost never a wrong pick, I feel. You know, it's just so rare. It just deals so much damage. It's so versatile. You know, it works as just a single call every now and then. Helps take down groups of enemies super quickly. Like, I mean, what could go wrong?
Yeah, I guess unless you're looking for something very specific build-wise, you just grab the aid, almost.
Mm-hmm.
in most cases.
We can see Dunk on the left has actually put on Poseidon's keepsake now. Still hoping for that Mirage shot, I'm guessing. It's actually interesting. Heartrend already picked up. Has Demeter in the God pool, which is usually okay, but it's... I mean, I guess if she's going to be in the God pool, you really want it to be because you picked up Snowburst, which Dunk, unfortunately, was not able to do. So it's actually interesting because Dunko, unfortunately, was not really able to pick up any AoE damage. It's solely relying on these casts. But luckily, from the thanks from that Hermes legendary boon, he's able to get him back super easily and super quickly a lot of the times. But yeah, you can see him dancing around with Flurry Shot here, just trying to kill that last enemy there. Ooh, and a nice triple shot picked up for the second hammer for Dunk there, by the way. So that's going to be a really nice combo, even though we are still lacking an attack boon, unfortunately. But hopefully soon.
Yes, indeed. And the heroes do go down for Seagull. In the meantime, Dunk here setting up for the mini boss fight here.
Level 6.
Yeah,
Level 6 heroic cast.
Let's watch this butterfly ball go down so fast here.
Wow.
For Dunko. And it's done.
Wow. Was it ever even there? Was
No.
it even? Was
See
it
you
even
later.
there at any point? Amazing.
Amazing.
Disgusting. I love
Dunking
it.
Running through that room.
I see Seagull typing in chat. Seagull, please, man, do not be sorry. You are doing an amazing job. Do not fret. We know you did your best. You did not let us down, I assure you. And you are putting on
Seagull?
a great show for everyone now.
You're a dang star. We're having so much fun watching you. You are very good at going fast at playing this
Right?
game. It's extremely impressive. You're doing great. We're having fun. Don't you dare apologize. We should be apologizing to you. We should all be thanking you for being here. So thank you for
Right.
being here. You're amazing.
Yeah.
That's a good point, Courtney, because these streamers and racers are actually going really far out of the way for us right now. They are putting everything else in their life on hold. They are holding their streams hostage, by the way, because they can't talk to their own chat, and it's hard to focus on reading their own chat, and I'm sure people get confused. You can see Dunk actually had to put a little notice there and try to tell people to, visit Jerds' stream here. So they're really going out of their way and doing a lot of work for us, and it's really nerve-wracking because there's so much build up to it. So I just want a huge thanks to the racers and everything that they do and all the effort they put in just to speedrunning the game in general, too.
Absolutely right. A lot of work goes into bringing this event to the viewers and to the internet. The racers obviously have to be, feel like that they perform and they're on the pressure stage, right? Everyone's watching, they want to impress.
It's not just playing like the game at home by yourself, which is obviously a perfectly reasonable way to play the game. But you're showing up, you're putting on a show for a bunch of people. Like, we appreciate it. I love this. I love the Hermes Cup. The Hermes Cup would be nothing without the racers. So I would never race on Hermes Cup. I would be too big of a bag of nerves. I'm also not ever going to qualify.
Courtney. I believe. Come on.
That's a minor. It's only because I don't. It's only because I don't want. It's only because I don't want to. It's a choice I'm making. So yeah, truly, there's a lot. You have to check a lot of boxes to be able to show up at the Hermes Cup. Really, just being here is a feat in and of itself.
Well said, Courtney. You big bag of nerves, you.
You,
I am
Courtney.
I'm a big old beanbag, human beanbag of nerves. I would be, oh my God, if I had to race in front of hundreds of people watching me, just doing that on my own stream with people that I've come to know over the last few months who are very nice and very kind. Whenever I'm I guess I'm gonna try and go for a PB, or I guess I'm gonna try and go fast, I get all sweaty, mom spaghetti, all that, showing up here, doing the grind, getting onto the leaderboards, doing this live. Oh, too much for me. I tap out.
Yeah, speedrunning, it's hard, yo. Even just getting into and starting speedrunning it's a real tough ask. I mean, Haelian, you and I, there was, back in the days, you earlier than me, there was no real resources, nothing to refer to,
right.
no guides on how to set up anything, and a lot of that stuff, it's tough. Now there's a lot of guides, a lot of support, a huge community, everyone's pretty friendly, and it's easier to get into. But even then, requires mental courage and mental strength just to turn on the timer and then race as hard as you can and not try, because suddenly you're like, oh, jeepers, I can't make mistakes. What do I have to do? What's this decision? Mechanical, RNG, blah, 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 right? All these things start rushing through your head, and you just got to grind it out until you become comfortable with it. And that's just getting a decent time, let alone getting, like Olympic level times here. So
right. That's just like step one. I agree, Jerds. Yeah, it's tough putting yourself out there like that. I agree. Yeah, and a great finish by cgull over there. They massive damage against Hades, I gotta say there. And Mirage shot picked up for Dunk last second. Finally, Dunk was able to grab that Mirage shot. We're gonna have a beautiful Hades fight here. But yeah, Jerds, I 100% agree. And I think I see a lot of people come in. They ask, what's a good time? Like, hey, I just got into Hades. What's a good time? What do you think is a good time? And I always try to tell them, man, the best time is the one that you're proud of. Don't measure your success on how other people are doing. Just recording your own time and trying to beat that is the best way you can get into this. Trust me. And just being happy with how you're doing, and it's just all about self-improvement, I think there. So I think that's an important lesson in speedrunning, really.
Yeah, 100%. 100% right. You got to be easy on yourself, and I mean, that can be said on a lot of things, but yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself because that can stifle your performance. Yeah, there's a lot to it. So,
I mean, that's my excuse every time now, Jerds, is that I just pressure myself too much,
Oh man.
I have high expectations for myself, and that's why I, haven't held a record in a year. But yeah,
I mean, you say that.
Very brave of you to admit that.
I know. Yeah, I know. It was tough. It was tough to get out there.
Yeah, Haelian's playing too humble here. Still an incredible speedrunner, and the history books will always have his name in there. Maybe a few pages back, but they're still there.
That's fine. Oh, that Dunk damage at the end there, though.
Yeah,
massive damage with that Hera build, I gotta say. And Dunk looking over, checking in with us.
Well,
nice show, Dunk. 52:40 is a very good time. Like, if we remember those qualifier brackets. Oh, hey, Dunk.
Remember, Hale, it's about 2 minutes slower than that because of starting my splits late.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
well,
true.
it was still a nice run. It was a fun run to watch. We saw that lightning rod. That was beautiful, and the rare crop.
Haelian wouldn't stop talking about lightning rod, so there's that.
What can I say?
Just that you like lightning rod. That's all.
Oh, Twinkletoes over in production, letting us know the official time by duunk0 is 54:08. Congrats to Dunk for taking this race, by the way. And a great show by cgull. But do not go away. We're going to talk to our racers right now. And we have a second race coming up. GG's all around for our racers today, please, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And our second race will be Ananke versus Shiitak3, so stick around.
Yeah, another hot race coming up soon. Congratulations, duunk0. Well done. You will go through to yet another Hermes Cup Finals. The trophy, again, within your grasp. And, yeah, I mean... bit of a wonky one, this semi-final start, but we got there in the end. And how do you feel, Mr. Dunk?
Oh, I feel like I played really bad, and those runs were all cursed. Like, I didn't get a hammer until my second hammer until chamber 34 on Eris. I rolled that Hermes twice. I rolled both Hermes and never found anything good. My build was like pretty awful. Like I was being carried by boons, and my free rooms are terrible. Then I went into Poseidon, and Poseidon took forever to get anything started. And Hera, oh god, leaving Tartarus with just an Aphrodite cast, like what?
I mean, that sounds pretty.
What rare crop?
I mean, you sound pretty okay with Aphrodite. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good.
Aphrodite's great. It's just I need things to go with the Aphrodite.
I guess.
So like I don't know, those runs, I think I had 7 total non-shop free rooms across the entirety of the 3-weapon run, with pretty bad boon luck, and I guess the one thing that really helped was that I had pretty good enemies. I think my enemy spawns were pretty solid throughout the entirety of the run, but like RNG in the general case was not on my side in that run, and I and even if I had played it well, like even if I'd played it better, I think I could have shaved like a minute 30 off of that just from gameplay optimizations, but I that run sucked.
As suck as it may be, and as rusty as you may feel, it was enough to get you through to the finals. So congratulations on that. Yeah, so I mean, you've got 2 weeks until finals, Dunk. I know you're feeling burnt out, but it's for the big money and for yet another one of these trophies. How are you going to go with practice, do you think?
I'm gonna have to honestly now that I'm in
chill out for some more.
now that I'm in I don't know. Now that I'm in finals, I think what I have to do is I have to sit down and like next week I've already set up that I'm going to be doing a bunch of grinding on first run just because it's in my mind, but I think I am going to have to in the background be just playing all weapons runs with these aspects and pray that I can push my times down enough to even remotely challenge Ananke. So
yeah, so we've got
Well,
Ananke versus
determined
Shiitak3
yet, Dunk. Yeah.
coming up. So that'll be in
Excuse me, I'm sorry to write off Shiitak3 like that. Shiitak3 is a great racer, could beat Ananke, but my bet's on it. My bet's on Ananke.
Hey, nothing wrong with placing your bets. That's totally fine. And it's up to Shiitak3 to prove you wrong, Dunk. So we'll see how we go in that race soon. But for now, cgull, how you feeling? It was pretty tough. You're pushing the limits, pushing so hard that right at the very edge, unfortunately, Hades did swipe you and put you a rub behind. So yeah, talk us through it.
Yeah, I mean, so historically for me, honestly, the weapon I die most on, just in runs and everything, is honestly Eris. It's something about how exposed it is during the dash strikes and how I haven't bothered to, learn a lot to dodge some stuff. So, obviously I noticed that I was getting kind of low, and I thought I would be okay. And despite hundreds of hours in the game, the Hades fight can still clock you. Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff going around. I had an unfortunate GD loss early, which probably kind of sealed that. Even finding, I found Patroclus, so I renewed it. But these things happen.
Yeah, these things happen. You pushed hard, and we respect it.
I'm happy that I died on the first run rather than the third one. That would have, felt much worse, I think.
Yeah, that would have been a heartbreaker.
Got that at least. And, I guess I'm just, I'm sorry that, if it ruined the viewing experience at all, I'm sure it kind of removed some of the suspense from the proceedings.
Don't you dare apologize.
Courtney's
Don't
getting
you
mad
dare.
again.
No apologizing. You made for great watching. It was fun. You played amazingly. It's happened to all of us. We've all died to Hades. We had a great time. We were rooting for you. You made some amazing moves. You had some real tight clears against what's his name? Not what the heroes. Like you, yeah, you were amazing. You were great. Do not. I take your apology and I throw it out the window.
You heard the lady. Do that, cgull. No, you did well. Absolutely. It was a pleasure to have you here on the Cup for sure. You always bring a cool, calm, collected, analytical approach. Yeah, I just wish that we got to sort of talk more, but I'm always in a rush getting to set up the Cup. But,
I'm looking forward to seeing the next race.
Yeah, for sure. So thanks for being on here. Good luck in the future. So before we all say goodbye, though, I want to know, cgull, what are you working on? Are you streaming? Any vids? What projects? Any plugs?
Well, I definitely want to take a little break for a little bit. I'll practice again a little bit for the third place match in a couple weeks. But the current project that I've been neglecting actually is after finishing Baj's 64 heat route and Baj actually completing it, which is a tremendous achievement by him. Me, Bright01, and Forge/Kane, however you know him, we're working on a max heat route for Rama actually for Tailesque to try out. So be on the look for that probably sometime in the next month or so.
Pretty sick. Keep an eye out for that. Awesome. Oh, geez, all the routing pros are getting together for the ultimate run. That's going to be pretty good. Pretty good. All right, well, don't forget, check out Cgull on C_gull. Give a follow. And yeah, duunk0, it's also an opportunity for you to give some shout outs, plugs, and let us know what you're going to be doing over the next fortnight until we see you at the finals.
Sure. Yeah. Shout outs to Tunis for smacking every single world record in Hades right now.
Cheeky.
And making it so that I'm not grinding all weapons anymore, because he just exploded the all weapons category with the first sub 140 all weapons run, which is really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So that's super cool. That's something that happened very recently. I am going to be doing a lot of first run in the upcoming weeks. I'm trying to get first run down so I can optimize fresh file to credits, which is a very interesting category that Haelian actually sort of pioneered, that we've been starting to optimize a little bit.
And
And
I really need you to take a dive in your next runs, by the way, for me. Okay, it's the only thing I got left. Okay.
Don't listen to them.
Yeah, sure. I'll make sure that you can hold the world record for another 2-3 weeks. Don't worry about it.
Dude, come on, man.
Oh, okay. It's coming for you.
But beyond that, I'm also starting to get a little bit into speedrunning Hollow Knight. So I will be starting doing actual speedruns of Hollow Knight starting pretty soon. Not exactly sure when, but that's coming up. I'm probably going to be running the 112% category there. So
Right, pretty cool. Just in real quick, what sort of times and what's that category like? Because I love Hollow Knight. I'm playing casually with Twinkletoes at the moment, actually.
Oh snap!
So that category is about 4 hours long if you're not super optimal on it. And I'm expecting that it'll probably take me about 4.5 to 5 when I'm just starting out. And it is it's quite the run. You have to go through, collect everything. It's got this very complicated route to go through and collect everything in the game, and then you have to beat a gigantic boss rush of all the bosses in the game in a row, and some of them are even upgraded bosses. So it's massive. But
Shout out to Vareem for getting us all into Hollow Knight again here, by the way.
Yeah, because Vareem actually, a quick shout out to Vareem. Vareem has actually been kind of rocking it in the Hollow Knight boards. He's currently like top 10 in his category, which is current patch any percent. So
Brilliant and
really
very competitive.
yeah, really cool stuff. He got there really fast too, so he's been really killing it out there.
Awesome, excellent. Well, Dunk, we'll see you for finals next fortnight. Cgull as well. We're about to go to a break, but before we do that, I just want to bring up the bracket real quick. So we can see here, there's been a bit of a story to get through to the finals. Everyone you're seeing racing here today, we'll go through and we'll see them again on Friday, 9th of April, in a fortnight's time. It's just a matter of who's going to be in the grand final, who's in the bronze medal match. So coming up next, we've got Shiitak3 versus Ananke. We're going to have a quick 15-minute break. Don't go away, and we'll see you soon.
I wasn't paying attention.
Classic. All right.
Nice. Well, bit of an unfortunate
hello.
Hey.
Okay, thank you. Should be streaming over here. It should be more stable than usual, although for whatever reason my connection to the Discord voices are bad today, but I'll probably leave anyway to deal with that. Hot mics? Hello? What?
Hot mics?
All right. Welcome back. It's Hermes Cup 4 semi-finals time. Race 2. Ananke versus Shiitak3. And it's going to be good. We got Court and Barry. And we got Haelian here. Hey, Courts. How you doing? Oh, hang on a second. I can't hear you. You may be muted.
I
muted
pushed to
her.
talk.
I did not.
Nope, that was me, myself, and I.
But it's
hi,
not
I'm
just
great.
you, right? Who else is there?
Oh my god, we got a little friend here. Hold on, let me see if she wants to say hi.
Yeah.
Z.
Rosie.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
She's in the light. Hold on, let me try and get her.
Oh, she's so cute with her little red bandana.
Should we go full screen for this one?
Oh no, poor.
Ah, so much love. Those floppy ears, though, to remain floppy forever. Incredible.
You're just such a good girl. She got a bunch of treats. I had to bribe her in here, but she doesn't know she's a little star, but she is, isn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. Hang on. We got another star here. Who's this?
We got Grampy.
Grandpa?
Grandpa.
Well, show us some
has
Grandpa.
arrived just in time for the.
Why is this a pet show all of a sudden? This is meant to be a Hades race. Throw the cat away. We got Hades
What?
races to run.
No.
Throw, sling,
Please.
fling.
Oh.
All right, don't do that. Gently down. Dog gang for life.
Poor Grandpa.
Get him. All right, well, welcome back to Hermes Cup 4 semi-finals for real this time. We got the second race here, Shiitak3 versus Ananke. And whoever wins this will go through to the finals match. Both will go through to the finals event in a fortnight's time. But who's going to be in the first and second prize match? First prize is $200 US. Second prize $100 US. And the third prize winner will be still picking up 50. So we've got a big prize pool. I'm putting up the ponies. If you want to help support
a lot of
that,
American USD dollars.
yeah, hit up that GoFundMe if you do want to support. Obviously, doesn't matter if you want to or not. And this is we're reaching the pinnacle of the tournament bracket now. So let's have a look at the bracket real quick. So the finals will be in a fortnight time on Friday the 9th. As we see here from previous race, duunk0 went through defeating cgull. And we'll see both of those guys next fortnight. And yeah, that's what's happening. We had some times hit up into the top times ladder here for the Hermes Cup 4. As we can see here, duunk0 still the king, who qualified first and with the fastest RTA so far. So Ananke hot in the heels though, and also Shiitak3 there. So top 3. So we can see here we got the top folks in the top positions, according to the times. All right, it's probably time to introduce our racers today. But just before we do, I want to give a quick
Roll them
shout
out, Jerds.
Yeah, just before we do, quick shout out to some of the folks that help contribute. You know, it takes a lot of folks to get the Hermes Cup 4 or the Hermes Cup to where it is. We were talking about this before, right? Courtney, you were saying, it's so much Haelian. It was so much effort just to be a speedrunner and to put on a show.
I was saying that. Yes, it is. It's
Courtney
so
did say
much.
this.
But we need talented people like Haelian and Courtney who have great voices to come and bring some life to the scene, right? We got Twinkletoes in production in the background there. LMNOP providing the racing mods that we use. We're running 2 in conjunction here.
Shout out to Twinkletoes, by the way, real quick.
Yeah.
Who
Why
doesn't
would you do
get
that?
enough credit, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. No, she's great. Twinkletoes, my ever-loving partner that sits behind the wall now, so you can't see, but yeah, incredible in terms of support. Just want to thank Museus as well for help setting up in the early days and with the live split setup. Graphics contributors Ketup and Ghosty Boy 97. Some of these animated events that you see here, backgrounds, and just the good looking graphics. Thanks to those folks. And the Hermes Cup Trophy, little black cat art. Quick shout out there as well. So
There it is.
This is handmade.
There it is.
This is 3D printed, hand painted with all sorts of effects and stuff. Chunked on the wood, put it on there. This is this is homemade business, you know. So that trophy is going to someone, duunk0 or one of these whoever wins this race right now. So yeah, let's introduce the racers and find out who that's going to be. We've got Shiitak3 and Ananke. Shiitak3, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you.
Awesome. So are you feeling practiced and sort of ready to put on a good race for the cup today?
Yeah, I've definitely gotten a decent bit of practice, especially showing up some of the weapons I was less comfortable on. So yeah, feeling all right.
Chaos Shield, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, throw in those red herrings now because we're coming up to the draft soon. Ananke, how you feeling? I heard that you're getting on top of things.
Hello. I'm doing pretty good. It's easy to feel like nerves with any tournament, to be honest. I always get them, even if like I don't know, you never know how much reason there is, but needless to say, it's very fun simply to be here and to put on a show, hopefully showcase some lovely running.
For sure, no doubt. All right, well, we'll get straight into the draft here. You folks know what the draft is here, right? You're familiar with all 6 of these aspects, and because some of these were selected by yourselves. But what we're going to do is we're going to have the low ranker bans the first weapon, then the higher qualifying time, is probably the best way to say that, bans the second. So in this case, that means Ananke is the highest ranker who qualified with the second fastest time, which grants Shiitak3 the first ban. So advantage Shiitak3. Let's go. What do you want to ban, Shiitak3?
I will be banning Demeter Fists.
Banning Dem Fists. Okay. And Dem Fisto. And that means Ananke gets
No
the second
fisting
ban.
tonight.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks.
All right,
Then my
Ananke.
bad.
Ananke.
Go ahead.
I don't need to say it. No, but
Are you going to ban Chaos Shield, Ananke?
Well,
Well,
now I was
Yes,
going to
dude.
make it a surprise,
do what you want.
wait, what?
but goodbye, Chaos Shield.
Oh no, he's
He's
done it. All right, no,
Chaos Shield.
it's official. No fun, everybody.
No fun.
No.
Only
Darn.
serious races. All right, fine. It's almost like these guys want to win.
Wait, has Chaos Shield even appeared once? It's in the aspect draft.
Yeah, I think once.
It is the true heel of Hermes Cup right now, I think.
Yeah. Hey, you need to have some band fodder in the aspect for. Poor Bablo wanted to see some chaos
Right.
action. Never got there. Alrighty. Next we have Ananke picks the first weapon, and then Shiitak3 for the next 2. So
Right, and in that case, I will be picking the Achilles spear. For the first weapon.
gonna see some Achilles spear. That's gonna be some hot.
Oh, snap.
action.
Achilles #1, baby.
Nice, loving it. All right, Shiitak3, what do you want second and then third in this 3-weapon run to be?
All right, for second, we will go Haribo, and then third, Eris.
No poison sword for us.
Okay.
No
Only
poison.
one cast weapon. Well, theoretically one cast weapon. Technically, Eris is the cast aspect for Rail, you know, guys.
No, 100%. Mirage shot every single time.
You heard it here first. Elite strategies. All right. So, Achilles first, Hera second, aspect of Eris third here, and just make sure that you've got your mirrors set up. Shiitak3 and Ananke, and your correct keepsake for this starter. Achilles is first here, and after that, Haelian, it's
Alright.
time. Let's get him started.
It's time. Are us gentlemen ready for me to present the seed? I hope. Looks like keepsakes are in order. I hope that the mirrors are all set. The seed for Achilles at the start is 092668. Courtney, could you repeat that?
092668. Is that right?
Courtney looks directly at the Courtney looks directly at the camera and it peers right through my soul when you do it.
That's the power
How
of
do you do
Aphrodite.
that?
That's god power right there.
How do I look into a camera?
Well,
Oh,
you
boy.
know what I mean.
Got him. All right, so we'll do a verbal and a textual countdown in the Hermes Cup chat.
Mm-hmm.
But just before we do get started, I just want to check: is everyone feeling ready? Ananke, are you ready?
We're ready to rumble. Let's go.
Nice, Shiitak3.
Yeah, I am ready.
Oh, I have to do one quick thing before we get started, if you don't mind, folks, and that is ensure that I've got Shiitak3's stream title correct, because it's actually Shiitak with a 3 at the end, right?
There's
Yeah,
no
just
E.
for the Twitch username. So
It's what we like to call leet speak, Jerds.
Oh, thanks.
You know,
that's how you know I'm a real gamer.
I've
right,
never known what it
exactly.
is to be cool, so thanks for the heads
Mark of
up.
experience.
You know,
There we go. So make sure you give everyone that you like a follow here. Those Twitch channels are there in the nameplates.
yes.
All right, cool. Well, let's get this show on the road. Let's get the race started. Lovely, Courtney, if you don't mind doing the countdown, and
I
I'll
can
type
do
it
it.
in. All
So
right,
just to confirm, five to go is what we're doing.
5 to go.
But
Okay.
5 to go, but inversely, please.
No, never mind that. Stop. You just want chaos. Chaos shield, chaos starts, technical difficulties. Stop it.
Semifinals, baby. Come on.
Yeah. All right, Courts, all yours.
Okay.
Good luck, racers, today.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Beautifully done.
Nice. Thanks, Dusa.
Good luck to both racers, and they are off.
Courtney, actually, chat Courtney, really wanted to do a countdown, but I told her no.
Oh God,
Chat
that'd
Courtney.
be disturbing to say the least.
It would, I think it would take a lot out of everyone.
I don't know if Jerds is aware of the status of chat. Courtney.
No, is it not
You don't
good?
know. Let's not continue the conversation, Jerds.
How
Oh,
is
my
the
lord.
weather? How is the weather? Yeah?
It's
Yeah.
sunny with a splash of airplanes in my sky. What about you?
Oh, sunny with a splash of, we've got, sunny with the occasional helicopter for me.
Well, that's a ride. So,
It's getting moist around here. I gotta say, I hate it. If we're up to me, it'd be under 50 degrees Fahrenheit at least all year round, really.
both races here already displaying that there's a difference in, heat setup, I guess, but also in the mirror. In that, I guess, Ananke running high confidence, whereas we got thick skin here from Shiitak3 playing a little bit safer, allowing Shiitak3 to, go a little bit harder there. And 12 versus 15 heat we see up the top left there for cheekiness.
I completely respect the thick skin pick here. I mean, I think there's actually something to be said, like high confidence, extra damage doesn't usually actually come in that often. And if you ever have to play safe for even 10 seconds, I think in the Hades fight, Heroes fight, or wherever, or lose a couple extra DDs that you wouldn't have otherwise, you probably lost all the time high confidence might have gotten for you. It's kind of hard to say, honestly, but I definitely respect both decisions either way. So we did start off both runners here with Flurry Jab, super strong hammer, I gotta say here. Both runners actually going for the splash dash start, and they both have Stygian Soul on, which I'm really surprised about, because they didn't know what was going to be in the seed, by the way. They didn't know I was going to give them Flurry Jab necessarily, but they went for Stygian Soul, meaning they only have that one regenerating cast instead of the 3, because usually one of the backup strats with Achilles here is that you take Zeus's Electric Shot, but they started looking for Splash Dash right away, and I guess they were just hoping to get a nice hammer too at the same time, but I guess neither of them were necessarily planning to work with a cast build, so that's really interesting, I think.
Yeah, very interesting indeed. A little bit of gambling there. I respect it. Shiitak3 there going through to the mid shop. Picks up Hermes. Anything good? I think that's a reroll. Re-rolls it.
No bueno. Oh,
And again. Oh,
and nothing still.
great.
Oh, ouch.
Common
That's
crap
just rude.
every time.
Very
That was
rude.
very rude. Call Andrew
Someone
right
get a
now.
I was gonna say, someone get a mirror on the phone.
I like how we blame Amir. Meanwhile, we've had Andrew here, the voice of Hermes, who we could have instantly blamed instead.
Well, you know
So,
what?
wow, what a blazing
also
time by
specific.
Ananke over there. A sub 2 minutes entering the Fury fight here for Tartarus for Ananke. That is crazy. Artemis on the attack already here. Amazing damage output by Ananke. This is crazy, honestly. I gotta say, 2:07 in-game time. That is beautiful. Finishing Tartarus around 3.5 minutes. That's insane talk. And then we got Shiitak3 not far behind at all. Very close, I gotta say. Shiitak3 actually had a Zeus boon early on, and they chose to go with Zeus's call, so that's probably what's costing them a little bit of time here, I gotta say. Over Ananke's attack boon from Artemis. Not having the attack boon yet is probably just gonna set things back a little bit, but it definitely wasn't by much so far. I wonder if the attack was offered for Shiitak3, and I'm kind of curious if maybe, I don't know, like, I'd be super tempted to just take the Zeus attack if I got it offered personally. It might not be the best by the time you get to the end of the run, but in the meantime, it's going to help out so much.
Yeah, absolutely right. And Ananke here just on fire with the start. Every little advantage is going to add up over time. And picking up that purple hyper sprint, I love it.
Burpee boon.
Tasty, tasty.
Yep, looking good here for Ananke right now. But yeah, you know, early days. This is a 3 weapons race, right? The finals. I haven't said this yet, but the finals, the final match itself will actually be an all weapons race. You know, as is the way when you have the epic grand final match. You know, that's going to be 6 weapons in a row. So there will be no banned, only picks, like an order pick essentially.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. But yeah, so there'll be quite the show in a fortnight's time for the finals. Any one of the 4 races, any 2 of the 4 races. Well, we know duunk0 is going through, but use words, please, Jerds. Any of these 2 races will also be in the finals. So yeah. Third place match will be a 3 weapons race, but that grand final, all weps, baby.
Really looking forward to those finals there, and I'm sure it's going to be a great race either way. You know, the nice longer format gives us a bit more time to really dig in deep on some of these runs here, I think, too, and just get to some of the things that we haven't been able to see before. But we got some interesting things going on here. Thanatos has reared his ugly head for Shiitak3, unfortunately, there. And I gotta love the strats I'm actually seeing by both runners. I saw Ananke do it first here. They're using this Achilles Spear teleportation method with the special to great effect. I'm noticing as the doors are unlocking, they position the spear at one door and they position the body Zagreus at the other one. That way, if they're at the right door, they just enter. If they're not, they do that really quick teleport to get to the other door even faster than normal. That's something I haven't really seen people do elsewise, so I'm really happy to see a little bit of innovation from them. And we got Eurydice for both runners right now. Cast Boon picked up for Shiitak3, not really interested. And we saw Deadly Reversal picked up by Ananke because he now has Athena's special. So that's a pretty nice power grab, I think, there. Meanwhile, Ananke does make his way to the start of the learning fight, maintaining his lead, possibly even gaining some here in Asphodel, while Shiitak3 finishes up the final chamber.
Well said, Haelian. Indeed, glad to see that little bit of an innovation, that door tech, if you will.
Yeah, I love
chamber
that.
choice tech. It's pretty good. It's clever. And look, Lernie's just going down so quickly here for Ananke.
Level 7 epic dash, Jerds. Level 7.
I mean, it's a lot of damage.
All in.
It's already a lot of damage on that dash. And just pumping it, baby. Watch how quickly Lernie goes down.
Oh
here.
my gosh. Melt. 3:42 in-game time. That is blistering, I gotta say. But I'm happy to see Shiitak3 keeping up, not far behind at all. Probably about the same as Tartarus. Maybe Ananke actually spread the lead a little bit further. It's kind of hard to say right now. Ananke put it on Hades' keepsake now for that extra damage, buying out that well, just looking to move on quickly. Ananke got some bad luck. He did get his second Hermes boon. Sorry, Shiitak3 got some bad luck where they picked up a second Hermes boon, but they were out of rolls. could not find rush delivery, unfortunately. Had to settle for something else. So it just nothing good came of Hermes today.
Yep, sometimes it do be like that. Anyway, learning being finished up here now. So Shiitak3, we can see. Let's have a look at the times. Ananke finished 7:21, so I think they're splitting at the same time.
Yeah, they're using that
8:05.
auto splitter, which is a really nice innovation.
Yeah.
So about a little over 40 seconds behind
Yeah.
for Shiitak3 so far, but it's just the first weapon still. We got plenty more race to go. Saw the second hammer picked up. I'm not certain what it was, though. I couldn't quite make it out. This is the kind of place where you definitely don't want to take serrated point because you have enough damage as it is. And serrated point will probably only slow you down, I think. So I can't imagine taking that. Nice chaos gate there for Ananke. Wow, they're just going blisteringly fast. These are beautiful runs on both sides, I gotta say right now.
Yeah, both players bringing their A game. RNG gods smile upon them.
Ananke is starting to make a tough choice there between Zeus and Poseidon. It was definitely a little bit tough. Ended up going with that Poseidon. Here comes the butterfly ball. Down goes the butterfly ball, by the way. Rest in pieces. Do we get something juicy here? That's a nice breaking wave, I gotta say. Oh my gosh. The damage, the pure unadulterated damage, Courtney.
It's unadulterated, and it is also damage. So everything you said, I'm gonna say I've been fact checking, and you are correct.
It's important to have people to check on the truthfulness of what we say here. I agree.
Yeah, a lot of crap does get spat out. I mean, mostly by me, but I mean, occasionally by Haelian.
Her soul picked up by Ananke. There's a boon we don't see too often in the cup, but at this point, there was nothing left from Demeter. Oh, and Thanatos has appeared. Ananke about 2 chambers ahead, but this Thanatos could actually spell disaster. Meanwhile, Shiitak3 has already worked through Thanatos, so this could be very, very good for Shiitak3. Looking at the enemy set that Ananke is getting here, those big juicy chariots, it might not be super long. Oh, but the enemies are so spread apart. It's not looking like a great Thanatos chamber at all, sadly. And that's what sort of determines between what we call like a really bad Thanatos or a good one. Just like the types of enemies you get could really change things. Meanwhile, Shiitak3 pulling ahead here, actually. Grab Patty's room, finishing up the butterfly ball super fast here. And it looks like it's about to be all tied up any second now. They're both entering the next same chamber. Triple rare crop picked by Shiitak3. The mad lad so late in Elysium. Oh my gosh.
For your gush, your little tush, Haelian. Let's gonna see some big
still
epic.
no attack boon, by the way, for
I know.
Shiitak3. I can't believe it.
Really wanted to have an attack by this point. I don't think it's gonna show.
Crazy.
Isn't
I
it
know.
funny how that
So
happens?
they ran out of reroll super early. Shiitak3 did, unfortunately. So they just didn't have a lot to work with. So I'm just gonna guess that he just hasn't had anything offered, really, sadly. But triple rare crop, who cares? You don't need an attack boon. Look how fast Shiitak3 is still going. Oh, here's Artemis to save his day, though.
I was gonna say we got an Artemis. Artemis is gonna come in. Oh, that beautiful, beautiful crit damage, my friends. This is a very fun build that's happening, in my humble opinion.
You know, I am YO, I guess. So the thing is, I don't know if you guys have ever played Hades in a way that you've never gotten an attack, and then it just doesn't show for the whole run. Have you guys ever had that experience?
Oh yeah. Oh
I'm not hoping that happens here, but it might happen here. See, where's the attack?
Artemis, don't do it. Don't
Let's
do it,
see
Artemis.
Come on, Artie.
You should have
Hey,
taken
it's an
Aphrodite.
attack! I mean, it's only common, but you gotta take
We got
it.
it. Who cares? Let's take it, baby. We'll settle for anything nowadays.
Ananke
If it was
coming up into the
Aphrodite, it
heroes.
would have been epic, right, Courtney?
Exactly. It's true.
100%.
This does. I double checked, and that's true.
So this is now incredibly close. Wait a minute. Does Ananke have serrated point? I don't know. I can't really tell. I couldn't figure out what that second hammer was. Took it too fast. But watch those heroes go down. Peace. See you later. Rest in pieces, heroes.
Ananke's
Great fight by them, but
default
look
attack.
how close Shiitak3 is. So close behind here. He definitely brought a lot of time back here for himself, catching up quite a bit here.
Yeah, it's close as anyone's game. Yeah, look, I'm not sure about. I think Ananke's default strike attack, dash attack, is just like it hits 3 times. That's just why he's that good, right? That's just Ananke's
Just mash
way.
the button fast enough, right? Get
Yeah.
that APM extra high.
It's just player skill.
It's a lot of skill. It's like an overwhelming amount of skill. It is very humbling. It's like I mean I pretty much already said this earlier, but it is definitely humbling to like watch someone go faster than your brain can compute. Like I feel like it's time for me to just put on some reading glasses and put a nice knit blanket over my legs, and order an early bird special for dinner. Like it's truly like watching these racers today is blowing my mind. Like
Right.
I've been doing my streams. I've been playing a lot of Hades lately, and I'm like, I'm going fast. Look at me. And let me just say I don't feel so great about my runs lately.
You do great, Courtney. Oh no! Oh no!
Thank you.
Oh! Triple
happened?
rare crop was offered for Ananke. He glanced at it. He hovered over it. He was tempted. He was tempted by that vile Mistress Demeter for a moment.
Well, you
But
got to.
he did not succumb. That
Come
is
on.
for sure.
Alan, you
Skip the
can't
crop.
do it at this point. It's just you won't reap the reward.
It's true. Reap what you sow, right? But Courtney, you're right. I mean, I remember I used to watch like speedruns of other games, and I'd have to pause every 30 seconds. It's like, wait, what just happened? Like, what did they pick? I don't understand what's going on.
I know.
And I had to like put on
know.
my glasses and figure out
Yeah.
what the heck was happening.
I know. No, I'm legitimately. I'm like, do I need to? Is it time for a new prescription? Do I need to? I'm like getting up all close to the monitor. I'm like, what's happening there? Oh.
I can see Haelian being a glasses wearer, you know, especially, you know, as he sort of gets older and sort of reads the newspaper on the porch. He's sitting on the rocking chair there. He's got
Excuse
his
me?
cup of tea.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, hang on. I mean,
I got 20/20 vision.
I mean, you say that, but you don't think I'll bring up the cameras and show everyone.
Well,
Look,
there's
see,
no need
he's
to-
wearing
Jerds,
glasses. He's wearing
come on, man.
glasses.
These are just for visual purposes. You know, they just give me a better, more sophisticated look. Is all. You know. Oh wait, what? Fully loaded for Ananke, the boon that he didn't need whatsoever.
He's fully loaded, baby. At this point, though, Ananke was such a strong lead entering the Hades fight. So, looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good for Ananke. We see Shiitak3 here picking up the sack and getting ready purple Hunter's
Ooh.
Mark. That's nice.
Nice hunter's mark. Love that boon.
Hopefully, a couple of ads will provide some crit.
Oh, that late game Hermes for Shiitak3, 100% rush delivery, folks. That's 100% damage
Oh.
boost. Wait, but I'm not certain Shiitak3 has hyper sprint. I don't remember now.
We'll see soon enough. In the meantime, Ananke here already got Hades down to half and still chunking fourth. Looks like he's got a little bit of an internet choke happening, but bear with us.
Tubes are clogged.
Like his PC is fine. He was telling me before the stream that you know, like he did a couple of upgrades and he's prepared, and you know, his computer's performing and not crashing out. So this might be just sort of his internet.
It's
So
fine.
Hades is running fine. Live split timing should be still fine, and the show will go on.
This first
I mean, I
weapon
get
is
it.
so close, I gotta say.
It's really close. I was gonna say, like, I understand how his computer feels because I'm barely keeping up with him here. So I get it. I sympathize. Oh, we got a Death Defiance taken, but still plenty of life to go.
That's right. Just a few seconds
This
lost.
is so wildly close. Oh,
He's throwing
What a-
out
what a-
those casts.
what a-
He's not shy about throwing out those casts for some extra damage, I guess, there. And there goes Hades for Ananke. Meanwhile, Shiitak3 just enters the second phase. This is like such a close start to the race, I gotta say. And their timers are pretty much the same, really, here. So visually, you can just kind of tell who's going to be in the lead right now. So I love seeing that going into the second weapon. It is still like looks like it's only going to be like 30 seconds or so between, not even.
Yeah, this is absolutely wild. This is what you expect of semifinals quality. Like so tight, both races so good. And yes, Shiitak3 did have a hyper sprint there, so that's why we did see such a fast boss kill and a little bit of
Massive
catch up.
damage, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he did pick up some seconds there on that Hades fight compared to Ananke. So something out of their control is this dialogue. You must
Heal.
read about it. You have to for the next 12 seconds.
It's required.
If only there was like a little timing window where you could put a secret input in to skip that. That'd be cool.
That'd be nice. I think they would. Hades would actually be a lot of fun if there were some like little secrets like that to lend to us. You know, secret ways to get the earlier sack, and you know, like find certain chambers, detect whether a chamber's a fountain chamber or not. Like that'd be super cool. You know, I'm not saying that they have to or should have done that. You know, because Hades is a great enough game as it is.
Like cheating. Is that what you want to do?
No,
Is that,
no, Courtney,
are you looking to?
No, it's just
Okay,
it's
no,
just
I mean-
knowledge. It's just knowledge. That's all.
Oh my!
you
And you know
like,
what? Knowledge is power. So.
That's true.
Huh. Okay. All right. The more you know. I did learn that from
Right.
NBC. So.
But you know, any one up I could possibly get at this point, though, I'd probably have to take anyway. But yeah.
Both races here coming into aspect of Hera. So we see here Shiitak3 shooting out some Aphrodite cast action. That's what you want to start off. Ananke still just looking for it now here. There's Crush Shot. It's at common, but it'll do. It's the behavior we need.
I think just the fact that Ananke got stuck with the not getting Crush Shot right away might have cost a good amount of time. Had to take that Flurry Shot in Chamber 1. You don't necessarily mind getting a Hammer Chamber 1. I don't know, you might actually with Hera Bow. You really want the cast Chamber 1, I think, actually, with Hera. You just want to get that damage locked in and ready to go. It's just so much packed into one punch right away. And Shiitak3 got that. And Shiitak3 actually picked up Triple Shot. That's a hammer that I really like to see with Hera here, personally. I think it's my personal favorite pick here, but I know Flurry Shot's been a very popular one too nowadays.
Yeah, I reckon Flurry Shot first. But, you know, like, you're a winner either way. Getting those shots out faster. I mean, when you think about it, I would love someone to actually count how many cast shots do you get out with Hera Bow on a full run. Like, think about it, right? There's going to be probably a couple of thousand shots that you do across a full run. So if you're saving, you know, like 0.1 or 0.2 of a second per shot or whatever it is, because Flurry Shot's so much faster, that's going to add up over time. I think Flurry Shot's pretty good.
Flurry Shot, but I wonder if the extra damage output for something like Triple Shot is just worth it as is. Especially if you're just waiting for those casts to come back from the boss. It is tough to say. Flurry Shot definitely serves a great purpose against smaller enemies, and that tends to be where Hera struggles anyway, so you could be right.
Yeah. All right, here we see quick rooms for both. One being a fountain room, the other being the fastest sneak in the West.
That was really nice display there, I gotta say. That beautiful fountain room picked up for Ananke over there. Both builds looking pretty juicy, I gotta say. And yeah, Shiitak3 is keeping up. You know, you heard it from Dunk himself. Ananke is a force to be reckoned with, but I'm happy to see that this race is like really going. They're going at it. Demeter picked up, trying to get that snowburst. There it is.
Nice.
Ananke is all set. That is sorrowful news for Shiitak3, unfortunately. Who has to roll, gets a hyper sprint. Oh, right into Demeter themselves, though. Oh, into a fountain room. Never mind, folks. Come on, show that snowburst. Show that mushroom.
And
that
there it
snowburst.
is.
There it is.
So Shiitak3 on the comeback trail. In the meantime, Electo just getting totally destroyed here by Ananke in this pretty solid build start. 2 minutes and 9 in-game time.
2:09 in-game. That is crazy, Jerds. That's crazy talk. The writers for Hermes Cup this season have been really on point.
I know, good work there,
Oh,
Wrist.
wait,
Thank you.
I mean, wow, what a race.
I mean, wow, what a race. It's not written at all. 1 minute 48 in-game time was when Shiitak3 entered this fight, and finishing up what's probably going to be even less than 2:08, 2:03.
My God.
This is incredible. Really
That
good times.
damage. That is crazy.
Ananke picking up the immediate chaos. What a great start here into Asphodel.
Yeah. I think what's even crazier, I mean, they got like an amazing build. Both runners here just have something crazy going. Getting that snowburst in Tartarus is just so important to going fast with Hera here. But they both just performed super well with it too. Like, they did such an amazing job. They have, and they continue to do so. It's just crazy to see two Titans pit against each other right now. So we can still see Shiitak3 is just a little behind, only about like a chamber and a half or so, but not by much, honestly. It is still incredibly close, but Ananke is really not allowing any time save for Shiitak3, I think, right now. Really holding it together here. So we can actually see the effects of Flurry Shot when you accidentally miss an enemy or something like that on Ananke's screen, where you always get a full shot when you fire that arrow from the bow when you have Flurry Shot. So your cast is going to wind up on the other side of the room if you miss an enemy, a place that you might not want it necessarily. That is sort of the danger of Flurry Shot, but obviously you can also play with it really well, and Ananke definitely has here. So, having to get those casts back, fighting that power couple. There's that rush delivery for Shiitak3, very nice.
Nice
Here comes
timing
the
there
Meg.
with the Meg. It's both targets. And that's
I
cleanup.
think the armor wasn't quite gone on the Gorgon head, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sweet Nectar picked up, but an extra cast for Ananke now from Chaos. Beautiful. We got the Witch set up over here for Shiitak3.
We got the left side full witch setup. Is it going to hit? Boom. That's
Beautiful,
all four,
I
baby.
gotta say. Oh my god.
Wow.
Nice.
Standing ovation. Whoa.
That witch fight?
Tidy.
That witch fight? Are you kidding me?
That.
I've never seen something. Oh my god.
Shiitake's showing
That
that
was
he's the real
wild.
deal.
Jerds, get the towels. Ugh.
Why are you sweating?
I'm moist with anticipation for this race right now.
That's why they call you damn dad, I guess. Don't know why, to be honest.
We don't know why, and I don't think we.
You don't
don't
want to
wanna
hear
know.
the
Or I
story.
wanna
per
It's
know.
se.
not for a PG
We
stream.
don't. Oh no.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
we don't.
Hey, I didn't volunteer to say it. Jerds asked.
Hey. I just
You guys
went to
want
the
to stop by
URL.
later? I'll fill you in.
That does go to to Haelian's Twitch stream.
Yep.
Nothing
Purchase
that's
by a viewer.
yeah, it's safe for work, guys. Like it don't unless you've got the volume up, in which case it's not. So. And
anyway.
finishing off the Lerny fight.
Yeah.
And that's
Ooh,
done.
a beautiful time, I gotta say. There, Ananke's looking real solid. A full learning fight ahead of Shiitak3 now. Ooh, it looks like Ananke's actually built up some extra time. Was able to pick up Splash Dash along the way, which means that he is fully set up for Mirage Shot. Doesn't have it yet, I believe. Meanwhile, we got Shiitak3, got Artemis Attack, which is juicy. Picked up a Hunter's Mark right before this fight, which will help a little bit. But doesn't have that amazing AoE from Splash Dash. They might be looking for Poseidon's Keepsake entering Elysium now. We'll have to find out.
Shiitak3 here doing quite well. A little bit chaotic there with all those Lerny heads having a bounce, but
Yeah.
Shiitak3 really like basically, you know, how can I put this? Like he's putting it to Ananke, right? Like Ananke is considered one of the top, right? Shiitak3 keeping pretty much on pace and showing why, you know, he's the real deal and why he defeated Bablo in the first round.
No. Dunk might be eating his words later, I think, at this rate. You know, Shiitak3 put on an amazing show. You know, and I was checking out the leaderboards, and Shiitak3 doesn't have his name plastered all over the place, so it's really amazing to see what kind of performance they're putting on here. It's nice to see some, you know, like we get some possible upsets and stuff like this here at the Hermes Cup, some up-and-comers that we just weren't aware of, you know, just that are really putting the old-timers to rest, maybe.
We love to see it. Yes, give the old timers a run for their money. We want some. Let's keep up the drama, all you youngsters. Keep up the drama.
Drama Friday.
Keep it interesting for all of us, all your elders.
Nicely said. Shiitak3, I mean, Shiitake's got a 14th on the 3-weapon board. This is a 3-weapon race, so that's still a time of 49 minutes, 57 seconds. That's still a hot time. So the potential's
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
I mean,
Ooh, there's that Mirage Shot for Ananke. Into Patty. Oh my god, we got some nice chambers coming in for Ananke here. This in-game time is going to be ferocious, I gotta say. It's kind of disgusting, really, at this rate. Meanwhile, we can see Shiitak3 slogging their way through this room full of swordsmen here. Really not the greatest enemy types that you want to be seeing right now. And then the flame wheels start coming out. Ugh, not exactly what you want to happen here, but second hammer coming in. I think Flurry Shot. Oh, a fountain room for Shiitak3. Point blank, not bad, not bad.
nice,
Possibly
nice.
the second best, I think. I think Flurry Shot might actually be the first when you already have triple.
All right, looking good. I mean, this is a hot race. We got chamber 30 here for Shiitak3, 32 here for Ananke. No one's seen a Patty yet. Oh, sorry, not a Patty. I mean a Than. So Than could strike.
Yeah.
Poor
The three
Shiitak3
chambers
here.
are tied up right now for this two Jerds. That's a good point here. We got Ananke on chamber 33. We got Shiitake on chamber 30, so definitely some time to make up here for Shiitake still.
All right, what's happening? Shiitake takes the shop room there.
Okay. Looking good.
What do we got? Zeus's aid here, I guess. No, lightning reflexes. Okay, sure. Keeping up that slot for Hades aid, I guess, with the keepsake. The Digil of the Dead for the final biome. I'm guessing might be the play there.
I've called it out before, but I think Ananke does a really, really amazing job of just showing great control when to not, say, pick up a boon, pick up a palm, open a well. Just knows that that's going to cost you time, and it might not be worth it. Just does an amazing job of just deciding, like, you know what, it's not even worth going and looking in that well for something right now. You know, it's going to cost me 2 or 3 seconds to pick up something I might not even need, or just nothing at all potentially. So it's a great show of discipline. I gotta say there. Oh, Patty picked up for Shiitake. That's gonna help a little bit. And we saw Heartrend picked up for Ananke right before the heroes fight here. Gonna see some saucy damage. Oh my god.
Ooh.
We're talking instant
Minced
melt to
meat for
half
dinner.
for both here. Double bubble. These heroes are in trouble. One already goes down. Thesis, Minotaur goes down too. Look how fast that damage is. It's done. Ananke's out of here. He wants to get to sticks.
Oh my god.
He's in a hurry.
Look at that 6-minute 25 in-game time for Ananke. That is absolutely disgusting. Meanwhile, Thanatos, chamber 34
Very
for
rude.
Shiitake. No.
34 Than. It is the worst curse one can have.
The worst, literally the worst possible.
Mhm.
The enemy set is nothing great either, I gotta say. It's mediocre / subpar, probably.
Well, he's done there, so waiting for Than, you know, get your ass out of here. Right? Yep.
Come on, you can
you
see.
if you can
Shiitake
shoot-
getting impatient.
I mean, right. Look at this. You can shoot Than 7 times before he goes. Maybe, just maybe that's too long. Just saying. Right? Shiitake now
Looking
coming
like
into
we're
his
gonna have
hero's
a
fight.
really saucy time for Shiitake here too, I gotta say.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, incredible times all around, that's for sure.
Ooh, not quite the damage output we saw from Ananke, but god, it's saucy still anyway, I gotta say.
Yep.
Really nice quick Theseus there. Really gotta get him grouped up here. It's definitely tough to perform.
Yeah, that is true. Either way, both
And
go
down
down.
they go.
Ooh.
Alright.
But they're down.
Alright, so it's getting through there. We're on the second of
Buried
this...
side by side, Courtney. That's what those heroes are gonna be.
Wow.
Very
they-
side by side.
Do
Yep.
they get buried if they're in Elysium? I mean, if
It
you're in
seems
the
like
underworld,
they kind of evaporate, so I'm not sure.
don't they just like, you know, spawn in the pool of sticks at Hades?
Can we find like their spawn point and spawn camp them, you think, or something?
Well, there's no fighting in the house, Haelian. Got to follow the rules.
That's fair.
Right, Ananke here, like just on a steamroll, will not be stopped. This is the second of 3 in the run, right? So, you know, coming up after this will be Eris, which is guaranteed to be a fast time. It's gonna be tough to catch up on such a well-practiced aspect.
Oh, it might really come down to those first really intricate chambers in Tartarus that kind of really determine your build early on. You know, it's all about what hammer you get. Are you gonna get that Zeus boon quickly? Like a lot of different things here.
Yeah, totally. Heartrend there
Ooh,
picked up for
Heartrend.
Shiitake.
Very nice. Meanwhile, Ananke actually makes his way into the Hades fight. And I think Shiitake, is this their last path? I hope so at this rate, honestly.
I believe it is.
Still an amazing run by Shiitake, even though it's not quite as fast as Ananke's here, obviously. But like both of these runs are absolutely insane, I gotta say right now.
Hades fight begin. Opens up
Really
with the
excited to see what the writers have planned for this episode.
I mean, we do say writers, but we've got to be honest. Just got to put all the cards out here as we finish up with the Hermes Cup 4. It's not right. We don't have writers. We have one writer, and it's
We
Rissel.
can't afford. The writers.
Wait, it's who?
It's Rissel. It's Rissel13.
Rissel 13?
Yeah, he wrote the Iliad.
Oh no!
If you hadn't heard of that, and
Yeah.
with that qualification, I thought no one could be better. The Hermes Cup. So.
Oh, that explains so many things. Like, you know, I've just been hanging my head low in shame from the things we've had to say here, but
But it all makes sense now.
It all makes
who
sense,
the
right?
writers are.
I had to reveal it at some point. Definitely. Whoa, hang on a second.
great
Ananke
shame.
just finishes off Hades here. Now going on to Eris. This race is it's wrapping up real quick, folks.
By the way, finished that time with Hera in like 16 minutes. That is absolute insanity, I gotta say. That's with a 3-sack path and having to walk through the house of Hades. That's insane. That is a truly godlike Hera run by Ananke, and a great show getting put on there. But I gotta say, Jerds, I like the idea of just like Twinkletoes, like desperately hanging over a desk, trying to think of what to say next on next week's Hermes Cup. Or
I
something,
definitely
just kinda
see her like using just her index fingers, typing on a typewriter with a little visor on. That's
It's
what
like-
I imagine.
It's like the
Writer's
intro to
room looks
Murder,
like.
She Wrote or something, and she's just tacking away.
Yeah, just
Yep.
sipping a glass of rum, working away at breakfast, smoking a cig. Yeah, I understand.
Grizzled.
Old school newspaper writer style. Alrighty.
Just Photoshop Twinkletoes' face over the Spider-Man newspaper guy or whatever, and that's basically Twinkletoes, I think.
Do you mean Peter Parker?
Yeah, no, the newspaper guy that wants the pictures of Spider-Man or else. you know.
Ah, the guy that wants the
JJ.
pictures. Right, the
JJ.
boss.
I don't know his
Okay.
name. The guy with the mustache, you know?
The gruff boss that
JJ.
runs the paper, right?
The
Is that
gruff
him?
one, yeah.
You get
Yes,
me
it was.
those pictures now! Whatever, I don't know what he says.
J.K. Simmons.
Thank
That's
you.
the one.
You
So
are.
anyway, Ananke has started his Eris rail run, starting with a Comet Zeus attack, but right into a natty Poseidon. Can we see the dash? Oh, no dash yet. Having to roll, but there it is, folks. Can we get that rare prop to accompany these poorly common and lowly boons here, maybe? Turn them into the heroicness that they deserve.
Hoping the best in terms of RNG for these folks on the final run here of this 3-weapons race.
Yeah, I can't believe they both got Snowburst and Tartarus with Hera, and I mean they started with Flurry Jab, so that was to be known when it came to Achilles, but they just had such strong builds in all these runs so far. Shiitak is going to have the same kind of luck that Ananke is having right now in order to even have a chance of catching up, because we are seeing a pretty big difference right about now in their timers. So it's definitely not going to be easy for Shiitak to make up the time as we close up this final race.
You said it. So the first boon is being selected here for, and it's Lightning Strike at blue. Shiitak is off to a good start with Eris here. Artie picked up.
Wow. On the special, triple common boons into another Poseidon. Oh, this is the setup that you hope for, but maybe with just a little bit more rarity on it. But look at that Doomstone go bye-bye.
Yep, all over that one.
I think another great showcase of control there by Ananke is the fact that, you know, that Poseidon boon, he ended up taking Razor Shoals. Not a bad boon, but not necessarily your first pick if you get, like, Breaking Wave offered mostly. Maybe even Hydraulic Might, I'm not sure. That's up to the runner. But instead of taking the time to roll, which takes at least a couple seconds, just takes the boon that's good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He knows when to say that's enough, essentially. And I think that's a great show. A natty Poseidon, I think, for Shiitak on the left side here, though. Early in Tartarus. Can we make it happen for Shiitak here? Can we let this fungus grow into a beautiful blossoming flower?
Is a mushroom a flower?
It's fine.
It's a fungus.
Jerds.
It's
Just let it
fine.
grow.
Okay, don't say anything. All right.
Let's just move on. Oh, epic dash, baby! Come on, Gesundheit.
Thanks. Only 3 people in the world heard that one. No, 4. That's you guys and Twinkletoes.
Nice.
I would never sneeze into the mic. That would be unprofessional.
Jerds, I'm getting a call right now.
And is it Baldy?
Because
Because you've got Baldy on speed dial. The ID would have popped up.
He is displeased, to say the least. Baldy is displeased. You see,
Oh no.
These people have just been walking right through that chamber, saying, "Hey, what's up, Sisyphus? Nice to see you again, man. Hope things are doing well. Peace out, Governor. I ain't got nothing for your rock friend over there." And Boldy ain't having it today, I gotta say. He's up in arms right now. He's up in rocks even.
Well, the funny thing is, you can get, I mean, at least I've seen 9% movement speed. I would be surprised if Boldy gave, you know, even more. And that can then be on rush delivery. Could be 9% damage. I mean, they're just cutting themselves short, right?
There you go. Exactly. There it is, everybody. Boldy worth.
It's rude. It's just rude. Boldy's done so much. You know, like, do we need to send some of these racers back to, like, Miss Manners? I don't know. Maybe something we need to consider.
Oh, am I seeing support
Yes, please.
fire? I'm not certain what the hammer by Ananke was picked up for. Typhoon's Fury picked up there. Not bad. Another Poseidon? Holy cow. So it's raining Poseidon over there for Ananke. And we can see, like, oh my god, the build is fleshed out so well for Shiitak3 already, who's still in Tartarus, unfortunately. Epic dash, epic Zeus call. We got Aphrodite on the special. You know, that's kind of whatever, because she's a whatever god, you know, with a whatever voice. But, you know, you take what you can get here. So, god, this build's just looking so juicy, huh, Courtney? Huh?
Well, look, no response. I'm just going to have to say got him. I think Haelian got you for once, Courts. I mean, it's,
No, I wouldn't. I would
Just
say
this once. Come on, Courtney.
No, I didn't deign to respond. Like, that didn't
That's fair.
get a response from me. That's how little it mattered. So,
I feel like it's Courtney's just so easily fends off my terrible insults by just going, please, come on. Man, not again. Not again with this. Honey.
Oh, you poor sweet summer child. Yes. Try as you will.
all right, you cheeky kids.
We'll all tolerate it. It's nap
Oh.
time soon.
Oh, but that bard for Ananke, that's got to help out
know.
Shiitak3 a little bit here. I gotta say, and that juicy damage we got saw from Shiitak3, these builds are absolute insanity here. I'm actually kind of surprised Ananke took the Poseidon keepsake entering Asphodel, already having the Poseidon dash in hand. I would have guessed it would have been Hades' keepsake already. You can see the acorns put on for Shiitak3 because he's happy with what he's got. Breaking Wave picked up there. Oh my god, that feels worth it right about now. Epic Breaking Wave, turning down that Green Boom Mirage shot because he knows he's got to break those waves, baby.
Yeah, Ananke doesn't get blinded by the flashing green. Looks for the words that he needs to see and selects quickly and, you know, accurately. Again, showing that control you were talking about before. One of the probably the top, I don't know. I guess that's one of the mastery points that's probably harder for some people to capture. Is, you know, making those right decisions. But the kind of thing that separates you from, you know, being a good speedrunner to one of the best. And Ananke is definitely one of the best.
Right, especially since a lot of us start out using that in-game timer to measure ourselves, which is just like a great tool that we have here. And then when you try to switch to those real-time, and suddenly so many more things matter, you know, decision-making being the number one thing there. And you really got to change your mindset a lot. And it's not easy on these guys, that's for sure. A nice hunter's mark picked up there for Ananke as he enters the Lerny fight. Shiitak3, like 4 or 5 chambers behind right now. It's going to be really tough to make it up. But he has already seen Thanatos, apparently, and I don't know, I must have missed that out. So if he gets lucky, Ananke will get unlucky, if you know what I mean. I don't know what hammer Ananke has right now, honestly. It's not Rocket Bomb, it's not Cluster Bomb, it's not Triple Bomb. I can't quite figure it out.
It's not targeting system.
Yeah, it's not Delta Chamber. If he does have a hammer, it couldn't be very useful then at this point, I think.
What's to say he even has a hammer, Haelian?
It's true.
Maybe no hammer strat's the new strat. One extra boon, who knows? Really, it's just a matter of RNG whether or not it's showed in the right spot. So we got
another beautiful witch fight over here on the left for Shiitak3.
Wow.
Looking good.
Beautiful.
God, that's impressive.
All right.
Have you ever been able to do that, Haelian? Like, I sound like I'm being
once.
sarcastic. Okay, yeah. But genuinely, I was like...
I gotta actually, like, study and figure it out instead of just flailing my buttons around or whatever, basically, as I walk in. A lot of these
I do
guys,
the same
like,
thing.
Yeah, right? So a lot of these guys put in so much work, not just what you see like with them streaming, I bet, but also just offline, just looking up things, watching other runners, watching other speed runs, practicing specific chambers, strategies, weapons, like doing so much. Like, so there's even beyond the surface of what we see, they do so much more, I think.
Absolutely, it's the speedrunner's way. You know, you want to squeeze every little advantage, and when you're that passionate, you will dig. You know, a mad respect. Shiitak3 coming up to his boss fight now. Rolls off the double strike.
That double strike. Whoa, into Storm Lightning? Wow.
Okay.
That's a bit of a shocker, I gotta say. Turning down both epic double strike and a billowing strength, praying for that legendary boon from Zeus now at this point. And honestly, I respect it, I think. Maybe, I don't know if Shiitak3's listening or watching in some way, but he might know or be vaguely aware that he's behind and he's got to take that huge gamble to get ahead at this point. So, honestly, that's an interesting strategy. But plus, look at this damage on Lerny. Who needs double strike, huh, Jerdsies?
Well, I do. I love it. I love to see it.
Oh, also, Shiitak3 is actually set up for Smoldering Air. They don't have it right now, but they could be getting it. They got that 50% rush delivery. I think I saw +1 dash picked up for a knockout just now.
Chamber 30
it's a
fan here.
Oh.
That'll cost you.
Than is here for some sweet kisses.
Oh, these enemies look horrible too. Unarmored bowmen are the lowest of the low when it comes to this.
Really? I would have said chariots. Or is it just because the chariots don't spawn a whole bunch?
Chariots or flame wheels? What do you mean?
You tell me which one's worse.
So armored flame wheels are actually worth a lot. So let me delve as quickly as I can into how chambers work, sort of.
Yeah, you know, for the audience, just in case anyone out there doesn't
Courtney.
know.
Nice targeting system picked up for Ananke there. And watch the Thanatos spin around. Oh no! Oh no! The troll. Anyway.
All right.
So,
Dan's under
enemies
control.
have a difficulty rating, basically, in Hades. And the harder the game developers thought an enemy was, the higher the difficulty rating is assigned. Rooms are generated with specific difficulty ratings involved. The later in a biome you are, the higher the difficulty rating. And then, so that basically means lower difficulty rating enemies you'll get more of. Higher difficulty rating enemies you'll get less of. So you get fewer chariot spawns, but they're beefier enemies and they're supposed to be harder to beat. But usually in a speed run, your builds are so insane, the damage is so high, you just want beefy enemies and less spawns, really. So bowmen are considered very low difficulty, and you just get gazillions of them, basically.
Yeah, well said. So, you know, there is a bit of variance, that means, right? That, you know, a 8th room in any given chamber can be, you know, can be okay, or it could be bad, or it could be really bad. But obviously, yeah, the further you go into Elysium, the higher the numbers are that you have to deal with. So anyway, pass through that fan now. We got chamber 34 here for Ananke. Shiitak3 bringing up the lead.
Shiitak3 made up a good amount of time, I gotta say, but I don't know. It might be too much to make up for now. 30% attack seed picked up for Ananke, interestingly.
Yeah, I mean, Ananke is such a fierce competitor. Picks up the support fire there.
I like that. Yeah.
I love it. Mm-hmm. It helps clean up, especially those little enemies like little rats and stuff.
Yeah.
Coming up in sticks.
It's a feel-good boon at the least, right? Like, it's fun to watch. It's fun to have, I think. Smoldering Air picked up for Shiitak3 on the left. Beautiful. But, oh gosh, even just 2 chambers behind now, there's so little time left in the runs. I don't know if it's going to be enough. We're looking at, oh my god, it's got to be a beautiful finish. I'm just looking at Ananke's total time here, and his run is absolutely insane. This might be the fastest Hermes Cup 4 run yet that we've seen, actually.
Yeah, absolutely possible. And on this pace, we'll be seeing Ananke in the finals. I mean, it's still very close, and for Shiitak3 just to even be within a couple of chambers of Ananke, who's just having a total blistering run, also means Shiitak3 is having a blistering run. Quick shout out to Savage Tater Toto. Thank you for gifting the 5 subs. Very cool. Very nice. Very kind.
Savage Tater.
Savage Tater Toto.
Whew, we can see that breaking wave in action for Ananke right now, and the small chambers and stick just tearing up the enemies. So barely have to give it a thought. Just a few dashes in and you're done, really. Meanwhile, oh, this chamber is just going on and on for Shiitak3, unfortunately. Just like we talked about, those unarmored bowmen are not really doing a whole lot to help right now. Finally, entering the final shot before the heroes fight. Gosh, almost baited by Athena there. 2 swap outs in the first 2 choices. And it's dangerous when you're trying to go so fast. You know you're behind. You're trying to do all this and that. And you're just thinking to yourself, all right, when I see this Athena boon, I'm just going to take whatever's on the top one. And then suddenly it's a swap for your attack. And you're like, oh, no.
Too late. It's done.
Right?
All right, double bubble, although in different spots here, meaning that AoE splash. Okay, the Minotaur does jump in now. Now we're getting splashy, boys. All right. Minotaur jumps away cheekily, costing an extra second or two. Didn't need to there. But anyway, Shiitak3 finished off the heroes fight. Still behind. In the meantime, Ananke blasting forth to finish up this semi-finals.
You can see that Zeus Call just doing so much work for Shiitak3 there on the heroes fight. It's just absolute insanity. He's got level 4 epic. Now, if only he had taken that double strike on Jersey or billowing strength, either of those boons at this point would have helped so much. I don't think we actually saw a splitting bolt, but like I said earlier, I respect the gamble. I respect the fact that, you know, he knew what had to be done to potentially make up this time.
Yeah, exactly right.
Watch these chambers get cleared by both runners at this point, honestly. Just strolling through like a breeze through the park here. But Ananke finishes up, grabs that Satyr sack, brings it on over to Serbi. And I think that might be it, folks, honestly, at this rate.
Well, it's going to be hard to defeat Ananke with like such strong mechanical ability, such a strong build. And didn't catch the health, but I'm guessing he's not in danger here. So let's, you know.
I think he's got over 100, so... You know,
totally safe. Let's have a look. We'll be opening up with Meg on the Hades. Splitting bolt picked
oh,
up to
there's that splitting
Shiitak3.
bolt, baby!
That's fun.
Wow, eating my words right now, Shiitak3.
Well done, Shiitak3, that's for sure.
And it's interesting because neither runner actually got optimal hammers here. We see triple... I think they both have triple bomb to their name, and, like, nothing else actually... Oh, wait. I think someone got targeting system. Okay, Ananke got targeting system. That's very strong. But, you know, neither of them got the ideal setup. But, God, what blistering runs they both have right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Just over the 50-minute mark here for Ananke.
Wow. It's going to be an amazing run. Under 51 minutes. Finishing up here. Here it comes, folks.
Nice prediction of
will
Hades
be
movement there. That's it.
The second finalist for Hermes Cup number 4. Congrats to Ananke. 50-12. That is insane.
Wow.
But, by the way, second legendary boon picked up for Shiitak3 on the left over there. A divine protection from Athena.
Ah, super
I
cute.
saw him take the brilliant riposte, and I was like, "Oh, maybe he'll get Athena's. Maybe that's gonna open up Athena's legendary." And it did. It did. Good move.
I can't believe it, really. Holy cow.
All right, looking real good there.
All right, let's check out. Oh wait. Oh wait, was that a third legendary boon that was turned down? I think. No,
I mean,
we could have had a triple legendary boon run. Was that second wave? I think it was second wave.
I didn't see it.
Too hard to keep up.
I was doing a little bit of setup.
Even catch it.
I think it was
had
second
the audacity
wave.
to blink.
Pretty sure.
I mean,
No third orange. I mean, it was correct because second wave is a terrible legendary boon, by the way. So it was the right thing to do, but never. But still, come on, it's orange, man, right?
I mean, getting 3 oranges in a row won't help, unfortunately, in Styx or at the end of Elysium as well. Because by that stage, you know, like the build is already pretty much online. And as we see here, Ananke has finished already, but Shiitak3 is, regardless of that, so close and still making super quick work here of Hades.
Yeah.
This is a great
I mean, just look at the time. This is an amazing time. We saw earlier, you know, duunk0, the man himself, Hermes Cup number 3 winner and stuff, you know, the runs didn't really go his way tonight, and it got into like the 54-minute mark. Still an amazing time by duunk, but it's just crazy to see the competition here tonight, I gotta say.
Yeah. Yeah, brilliant. I would not be surprised if Shiitak3, even though going to the third place match, puts in a super strong fight to win that third place
Agreed.
prize for sure. Absolutely finals material here. And with that, we have the semi-finals are, I guess, determined. And, you know, Ananke goes through to the finals. Congratulations to Ananke. Shiitak3 doing extremely well. Very tight. We got a time of 50 minutes and 12 seconds for
Holy
Ananke
cow.
versus 52:17 for Shiitak3. So we're talking across... This is 3 weapons racing, right?
Right.
With 3 sticks chambers per run. Incredible times. Huge congratulations.
Crazy times.
So Shiitak3, well done. We've got you here with us now. How do you feel after that round? Because it was a very impressive performance.
Yeah, I think I played mechanically pretty well, but I think decision-making wise, I was a little off that round. There's a lot of times I immediately after choosing something said that was absolutely the wrong choice, but yeah, I think it went all right, all things considered.
You did an awesome job, Shiitak3. You really did. I'm like super happy with everything you took. Like we saw the storm lightning rolls on that last run there for Eris, and we're like, oh, I don't know about that. But then you got that splitting ball at the end, and we respected the decision just because it's the gambling man's way, you know, and stuff like that. And plus, I mean, you turned down that terrible orange boon at the end, second wave, which was the correct choice anyway. So it looks like you did pretty good to me.
Yeah, I made that mistake last round, so I managed to avoid it this time.
Very well done indeed. You will. We will see you again in a fortnight's time, of course, for that third place match. I have to say, if you play like you play today, I reckon you'll be taking home that money. That was a really impressive play, and really putting it to Ananke, who's like such a fierce competitor. I just want to say, yeah, super well done. So we'll be seeing you soon in a fortnight's time anyway. But Ananke, congratulations, you are the winner of this semi-final match, and you'll be going through to the finals. How do you feel?
I'm pretty hyped. I get to. I feel like it's a sort of dramatic, long-awaited match. Maybe with Dunk. I think we've always had some competition just by like running multi-web categories together. So I think that would be pretty entertaining. And of course, I'm like just happy. Amazing competition, certainly, Shiitak3. And this was, yeah, good all around. Quite happy.
Well done. Excellent. Well, thanks so much for such good races, guys. Really impressed. You know, chat was going wild, saying, you know, how close that was all the way through to the end. So everyone's impressed, and yeah, well done there. I guess it's time to start wrapping things up, guys. So Shiitak3, I mean, what would you like to plug? Why don't you tell us about what you'll be working on in the next fortnight's time? And yeah, talk about your stream if you want.
Yeah, so obviously I'm going to be practicing for that third place match, but I also plan on, you know, just getting into streaming a little bit more. I've been doing that a little bit recently, but yeah, seeing on how much time I have to do that, it's definitely something I want to try out. Just also expanding into other categories on stream rather than practicing offline. And then one shout out that I do want to give is on the Hades speedrunning Discord. Everyone who's been helping out in the VOD review channel, it's been like honestly crazy to see how many people have been willing to, you know, spend their time helping others improve. And so yeah, I just want to specifically shout out Chenergy for helping me look at my play. So yeah.
Yeah, kind of you to say, and that's a great addition to the Discord. I'm glad that came through. And Ananke, what about yourself? What are you going to be doing over the next fortnight leading up into the finals?
Well, I don't have too many things planned. I think there's a lot of I'll be doing lots of Hades content nonetheless. Still exploring the new modded developments, the new mod packs that we have available to play, which I think are like really like astounding new sort of phases in our community, steps forward, and maybe things that we have to tinker with, but at the same time, just a great like next step, which, you know, shout outs to all the people working on it, of course, like Museus Elo, so on. And apart from that, just I guess shout outs to my own like streaming following, my own little community. It's been quite fun to sort of come to where I am, I guess. It's been quite nice. definitely love how just generally like nice my chat is and everything. So
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with your performance, so has your streaming growing to quite good numbers, you know. So that's brilliant to see and to build such a community. So well done. Alrighty, well, with that, we've got the brackets, and this is how things have panned out for the Hermes Cup 4. It looks like this. We can see here, you know, like we had a top 8 coming through. We had duunk0, Nora, Ronnie the Bear, Cgull, Battleization, Shiitak3, Ananke, and JDN, all fighting through and all big names and great performances. So well done. And as we can see here, we've got a final of the result hasn't come through, but that'll be Ananke coming through to the final. Sorry, yeah, no, that's there, and then Shiitak3 versus Cgull for the 3rd place match. So we'll be seeing that happen in a fortnight. All right, and I'm just gonna bring up the top times real quick. So give me 1 second, and I'm gonna get that arranged. Because the top, they keep getting tighter, you know. Looks like this. Clicky clicky. There we go. I think that's it with the latest times. Whew. Ananke there taking
12.
taking that top position. So congratulations on that, and that's like quite a considerable chunk taken off from duunk0's time there, meaning that duunk0's under threat for the finals.
Oh snap. Could this be it, baby? The finals are on duunk0 versus Ananke the E.
Is that how it's said, Ananke? How
you
do
know
you
what? I'll
pronounce
take that. So like being an ancient Greek name, the E would be an eta. So I do like Ananke if you want to be the most accurate. But you know what? I'll take what Haelian said over people mentioning the one.
No, we're all going to get it right. Let's do it now. Now that we've got the order, Ananke, is that right?
Ananke, yeah. It's a bit funky in English. I don't blame anyone for ever saying it in any other way. Ananke the E is very cursed though.
Yeah, stop cursing.
It's a bit too cursed, my liking. Ananke free.
All right.
Equalizing the competition.
So with that, we're wrapping up the Hermes Cup 4 finals. Semi-finals. Next fortnight is finals time, which is going to be big and huge. It's going to be the biggest one yet. So I hope to see you all there. Shiitak3 and Ananke, I hope you have a great practice time until then. But before we wrap up,
thank you.
Welcome. We'll see you soon. Courtney, thanks for joining us today.
Oh my god, thank you for having me. I love it here. It's so fun. These races are amazing. You know, when I'm not here, unfortunately, it's Chat Courtney who comes out, who lives in the chat. So I'm happy to be here. You guys are all such lovely human beings. Not just Jerds and Haelian and the racers, but also everyone in chat, everyone in the community. So thank you for letting me be part of it.
Anytime. It's always a pleasure. You always bring such a good energy, so thank you for that.
Great energy, Courtney.
My pleasure. Oh, thank you.
As for Haelian, I mean, well, actually, before we go to Hales,
and then there's Haelian.
Yeah, I mean, then there's Haelian. He's over there. You're looking like you just worked a 9 till 9 shift, 10 days in a row there, Hales. Are you okay?
Can't see anything with these glasses.
Don't worry.
I don't even really know what your faces are. Right?
Wow.
Honestly,
it's like looking through stained glass. Oh my god. I don't know what these are. Oh.
I feel like that burnt your brain so hard it actually destroyed your concentration and destroyed your thinking.
He's just a shell of a man now.
Oh, who is he even?
True.
Sorry, Jerds, you were saying something.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you an opportunity, Courts, if you wanted to give any shout outs or plugs, or let us know what you'll be doing for the next fortnight.
Oh my gosh, the next fortnight I'll be doing some streams, mostly Hades, but this Saturday I'm doing Stardew Saturday. So if you like Stardew Valley, it's very chill. It usually starts around 7 p.m. California time. So come in, say hi. Love to chat. My streams do tend to be a lot of talking about food specifically. So if you're into that, they get derailed. Other than that, yeah, that's my main thing right now. Oh, and then I have the podcast. I made a podcast, you guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't have anything to do with gaming or racing. It's called Why Did I Keep This? It's about our relationship with material goods from the perspective of people who have been stuck inside for the last year, perpetually spring cleaning. So if that interests you, check it out. You can listen to it pretty much anywhere where podcasts exist, like Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
I linked it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh my god,
It's
thank
on
you,
Google,
Haelian. That's very nice
apparently.
of you. It's on
I
Google,
found it on
apparently.
Google.
That's great. That's a great place to look. Look on Google.
Yeah.
So it's fun. And yeah, other than that, Jerds, again, thank you so much. And Twinkletoes, you guys put so much effort into this, and it's a real feat, and it's a thing I look forward to every other week. So thank you for organizing it, and for having such a great community. And yeah, I'm trailing off. Just trailing off.
Okay, bye. No, always a pleasure. Awesome to see you and to hang out here on stream. Let's definitely do more of that in the future. Haelian, good sir.
Yes, sir.
What are you up to for the next fortnight? What are your shout outs and plugs?
Oh boy. So coming up the next 2 weeks, I don't have anything too special, but I do have a special thing coming up in
What
2
is
weeks and 1 day, kind of. I know I never have special things anymore.
Is it a birthday related event? What is it?
No, my birthday's past, but thanks, Jerds.
Sorry, I didn't realize
April
you
the
turned
10th
62 already.
Hey, April the 10th, I will be holding a charity stream for Games for Love, and we're going to be giving away items of monetary value, personal value, etc. Putting all the money they gave me toward the giveaways and blah, 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 blah. Lots of cool milestones. Going to be playing Hades, doing all sorts of crazy weird stuff, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. Just want to throw it out there. I think it's a good cause, and yeah, just going to put on a good show and have some fun with it, I think.
Oh, that sounds charitable. Good on you. That's fun. Okay, so be sure to follow all these folks that you love by just hitting follow and just like checking out their page there. You can see their Twitch handles in the portraits. Next fortnight is the time for finals. Hopefully we'll see you there. But for now, it's time to raid. So who are we going to raid is the question.
Who do we got?
duunk0 is on for those that want some sweet duunk0 lovin'.
Dunk is on.
Yeah, duunk is on.
I don't know if our racers are going to continue streaming at all. Or other racers.
I'm not sure.
Probably a
Hello,
bit too
middle.
late for me, at least.
Yeah, I mean, what time is it there?
1 a.m. It's actually an hour earlier since the whole daylight savings thing, but at the same time, some sleep wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
for
true.
sure. You know what? I might actually raid Day 9. I love Day 9. He's a brilliant. He's been in commentary in the gaming scene, pushing it for so long.
Starcraft.
Yeah, he's playing
That's how I
Northgard
remember
right now. Don't know if you guys know Northgard. It's a pretty good game. It's pretty cool RTS. Really chill. I got into it thanks to Emmy the Ninja. And yeah, it should be a good watch. So yeah, go in there. Definitely like show your support. Say love from Jerds. And yeah, we'll see you all in fortnight's time for the Hermes Cup Finals.
Bye, everyone.
Bye all.
Bye.
Yeah.
Goodbye,